Happy Wednesday from Hideaway Field in lovely Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to Day 3 of opening week for Premier League WIFFLE Season 4. Tonight features an exhilarating matchup between the Night Owls hosting the Legends in a 3-game series. The Legends are looking to get back to the playoffs this season after missing out in Season 3. Manager Brad Ogden's side was picked to finish 9th in the preseason poll, even after having a better record than 4 PLW teams in the fall. They'll feature plenty of familiar faces and use their experience to prove the doubters wrong. The Night Owls are also an experienced bunch. That experience fell short in Season 3 as they were relegated from the PLW after a late season collapse. Nick Devela's crew won their way back into the league via the Challengers Tournament, which landed them the #1 overall pick. That pick resulted in the PLW gaining its first former MLB player in Josh Towers, who will look to give the former finalist Night Owls a boost in Season 4. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to Premier League WIFFLE. I'm Jim Dodos, alongside PLW Commissioner and Sand Viper star Adam Tannick. Adam, looking forward to the affairs tonight. How are we feeling today?
Oh, man, I mean, you're talking about how the Legends were, voted 9th in the league. And, I was one of those. I had them a little bit lower. I had the Night Owls a lot higher because of some of their draft picks, and there's some commitments from both Randy Dalby and James Steins to make a lot of regular season games to make the playoffs. But tonight, I think it's a different story.
Right.
I have the Legends tonight. Looking at their lineup, I have never seen a better Legends lineup than I have tonight, Jim.
Adam, talking to you in the past, I know you and I are both fans of this Legends hit, at least offensively. I mean, these guys all swing the bat. I talk about it every time I broadcast their games. So they brought a strong lineup tonight, and you can't overlook the omissions of Stein and Dalby tonight, which attendance seems to be the problem with the Night Owls season after season. If they're here, they win. If not, they struggle.
Yeah, that's it. And that saw them finish in 10th last season and almost out of the league. So insane.
Right. They go from finalists to out of the league and climb their way back, and maybe it was a blessing as they have former MLB pitcher 8 seasons in the big leagues. Josh Towers making his debut tonight.
Oh, he is. But he's gonna have a tough lineup there, as we just saw that on the screen.
Yep.
It looks like we have Derek Corral leading off there. He led the Legends in home runs last season with 11, and Billy Osgood, always a very good OPS. Alex Garcia as well. Nick Sansone, tell me about Nick Sansone.
Nick Sansone coming off hip replacement surgery in the offseason. I did not think he would be featuring this early. And talking to him before the game, he's going to be limited on defense, but watching his batting practice, he is hitting the ball hard and often, and I expect him to have a big impact tonight.
Yeah, very, very solid player there. I'm having Nick Sansone as one of the favorites to win a batting title this year. We'll see how his new hip lines up. We're about to get underway here, it looks like.
Yeah, Sansone is a guy that doesn't, hits the ball for power, but also, he sprays the ball so well over the, get that plugged in, there we go. Sprays the ball so well to all fields. And, I know, as I mentioned before, you and I, big fans of this Legends offense, so we'll see how they start the season out tonight.
Oh, man, seeing these two lineups put together, it's the tell of the 6th spot. You have Jason on one team, Jason on another team, but a very big difference. 6-hole hitter there, Jason Stevenson. He led them in OPS last year. He hit almost 1,000 OPS, and they have him in a 6-hole tonight. That's a very dangerous lineup. I was talking to Stevenson just a couple days ago, and he's feeling great, Jim.
Sweet Swing J-Rock, I like to call him. Played golf with him a couple weeks ago, and he's told me the same thing, feeling good in his body, and I expect him to contribute in at least 45 to 50 games this year out of the 54-game slate. And we'll get into the Night Owls lineup when they come up to bat. We're going to go one at a time here, but
yeah, absolutely.
That Jason Walker is hitting 6th for the Night Owls, known for his pitching more, but acquired in a trade by manager Nick Devela, and he's going to take a shot with him at the plate.
Absolutely, and I think Walker's going to surprise a little bit people this season. He was a long-time Sandviper. He always sat around a 300 on-base percentage because he had a good eye and took some walks. But the big difference that we're going to see from Walker this season is his hip. He's able to open up those hips a little more. He's recovering from his accident 3 years ago, almost a fatal car accident.
Wow.
And he's getting those hips open a little bit. I might not be surprised if he hits 3 or 4 home runs if he gets some regular playing time.
Okay, yeah. I mean, with me, I just haven't seen him hit a lot. I mean, he was kind of buried on the Sandvipers, used for pitching. So maybe Nick Devela knows something that we don't. Looking on the sidelines here, looks like these teams are just about getting ready to play. And looking forward to it. It's nice to be back at them. A nice hiatus, kind of a longer break than we've had in seasons prior. And some people spent that offseason at the ranch a lot. Yeah. People like you and me spent it kind of taking a break from what's been a long 2021 of wiffle ball. So,
Jim, it was a great break.
Yes, I agree.
We went really hard because we didn't have a break last year. Oh, my God. But I'll tell you what, I'm happy to be back.
I'm right with you, man. I'm right with you. So, I haven't been in the booth in a while, so it just feels good to be around all the guys again and getting ready to kick off what's going to be, man, what have we got, 18 series, 54-game season. So, yeah, we're in for a bit of a marathon this go-around.
Absolutely.
And I want to welcome all of our Twitch and TikTok following here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Like we mentioned prior, we have a good one for you. Looking forward to seeing some familiar faces in the chat and all that good stuff. And please stay active tonight. Ask us questions, where you're from, how you're tuning in, and all that good stuff. I'd love to take you through this broadcast as looks like Manager Brad Ogden is having some pre-game conversations, and we're about, looks like 4 minutes from first pitch, Adam.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah,
speaking of some familiar faces in the chat, I see Megan in there. I see Pearl Honto. Even Trench is kind of in there chatting it up tonight. That's usually me, but I'm up here in the booth tonight.
Right.
Great.
We all take our turns of facilitating the chat, right? Looking forward to getting into the booth with Trench again and getting back in the swing of things. So what's some predictions we have for, I know you like the Legends in this one. They're favored. People will make sure you get your wiffle points on this game here, and we will, let's see what happens.
Yeah, they are favoring this game, but they're going to have a tough hombre there. Brandon Mayo always leads the league in strikeouts. A good 12-6. He comes down sidearm a little bit, throws some speed. One of the things the Legends aren't as good at as other teams is laying off some of those hotter balls, which could be an advantage for Mayo tonight. So when you're placing those bets on your wiffle ball points, you can consider that. Do you have more confidence in Mayo or more confidence in that Legends lineup? Let your points do the talking and get your bets in right now, folks.
Yeah, and Casey Taravella taking the ball for the Legends tonight, an experienced pitcher. Pretty nasty stuff when he's in command. Walks can be an issue. Let's see how he starts the season.
Yeah, he keeps getting better every time we see him. He used to be one of my favorite pitchers to face. He would just hang him up there, and I could add to my home run totals. Then the next time, it's like, okay, sometimes he's a little nasty. Sometimes he would still hang him. And the last time I faced him, he kind of owned me a little bit.
Well, that's good. Well, that's kind of a thing is players, kind of progressing, getting better, and you never know when it kind of gradually takes place. And then you face a guy 3 months down the road, and like, whoa, where did you get that? Kind of throws something new at you. So,
oh man.
And I think a lot of the players in this league are very good at getting better, and I guess that's normal when you get more experience, and especially in wiffle ball.
Yeah, throwing the wiffle ball is hard. It's you have to kind of relearn, your mechanics and stuff a little bit as far as like release points and spin rates.
Absolutely, as the teams have taken the field, and there is Brandon Mayo, a Game 1 starter for the Night Owls. Mayo, kind of a savvy veteran out here, has been pitching a long time, throws strikes, 12-6, as you mentioned. Likes to throw that hot ball as well. He'll get there 57, 58, and it looks deceiving.
He will. Standing at 6'3". He did play in college. He made a social media post the other day of he looked, really no facial hair, looked kind of young, a little skinnier. He looks a little skinnier in the past, but he was really missing college ball, so I'm sure he loves being out here in this competitive vibe, getting his fix.
I think that's what you being commissioner, Adam, you've created that opportunity for a lot of us, a lot of us former players that miss it and get a little taste of it back and be around the guys again. I think, that's the most common thing people miss is just being around the guys, having that kind of locker room feeling again, and that was that camaraderie. So, thank you for providing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And back to kind of what you were saying, it wasn't that I wanted to create a league that was just to come out and play. There's softball leagues, there's other like recreational leagues. I wanted something to have that competitive feel, that seriousness, the game where every pitch and play matters. And I feel like we have that right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully this series is a repeat of what we had last night, because I was umpiring last night, a thrilling series between the Sand Vipers and the Vaders. If we get more of that tonight, we're in for a good one. So it looks like first pitch coming here to you shortly. 136 viewers already ready for a good night of Premier League wiffle action. Let's do this. As Mayo circles the mound. Ball's getting picked up, and looks like Derek Corral will be leading us off.
And for all you viewers, make sure to get those points in. They're going to be closing real soon. And we got a new shop. We got a lot of things in there we'll talk about a little bit later. Yeah,
definitely throughout the broadcast. New things on the website. Saw the merchandise store. Very, very good addition. And some of the new viewers will kind of give you some pointers on how to get involved in this league a little more.
And here's Decal. 11 bombs last season, led his Legends team. And now they have him leading off.
And Mayo comes 56, as we mentioned. We're not kind of the scouting report on him is if it comes straight, it may come hot. So it's kind of keeping that under 55 for Mayo consistently, but still mixing it up as well.
Ooh, that's just sky.
High fly to left. Whoa, never mind. That gets down.
Man, look at that wind, Jim. I didn't really see that coming.
It was hit too high for me in the booth to really gauge the flight, and by the time it came down, it was at the pitcher's mound. Wow, and so that's something we haven't talked about yet either, is the wind. And it looks like tonight it's blowing straight in based on that fly ball. Goodness, but a leadoff base runner for the Legends.
A little bit of break.
Billy Osgood here. Ball like that, important to get around it. Maybe Mayo has to get on the kind of the backside of that ball. Tough play.
Well, there's that 12-6. I think what Mayo needs to realize is the 12-6 is what he wants in this wind. I mean, he can hang something if his fielders are ready to play that wind, but they weren't ready for that first one. Legends call a little bit of a break.
Yeah, no, we discussed Tier 1 and Tier 2 winds a lot based on the height, as that comes in hot at 68. And down at field level, doesn't look too windy, but I imagine as the ball gets higher, as that was a skyrocketed fly ball from Corral. It blows a little harder up there. Here's the 1-2. In on the hands, fly ball. A.J. Petrovsky coming in from left, making a great diving play for the first out.
You know, he didn't really look much like a baseball player there. He looked more like a tumbling football ninja. But what a catch, Jim.
Kind of a scramble down to get after that one. Early season form for these guys. Although the Night Owls did have a spring training and challengers tournament that a lot of teams didn't have.
Yeah, they got a little bit of an edge as they got to see some competitive pitching.
And here's the sweet swinging lefty, Alex Garcia. Swinging a miss on the outside pipe at 55.
Nice pitch there by Mayo.
Yeah, Mayo looking in command early. He doesn't walk too many.
Garcia with some power to the opposite side.
Nice pitch, low and away there, good 0-2 miss. Garcia holds off. Here's the 1-2 for Mayo. 12-6 ground ball to second base. Hutter Fields flips this short. And the throw comes up short. That's Kyle. Is that Kyle Baker out there?
That looks like Kyle Baker, their lefty that they drafted. That was 11th overall.
11th overall pick. So the Night Owls featuring some rookies here. And I'm just happy I got the name right off the bat. All right. Night Owls trying to... And depth, they need to have some depth on those Night Owls squad. Absolutely. So with the attendance issues that they have with out-of-town players. Here's Sansone. Slider at 58. Sansone's first at bat after a lengthy absence. 12-6 quality height there, and that's key for his 12-6 is getting quality height, hitting that bottom bar as opposed to the top bar.
For those of you watching at home, when Mayo drops down sidearm, it's usually going to be hot.
And it goes over the top hot there.
Yep. Over the top is either 12-6 or might try to also go hot to get people off of sitting on it.
Good pitchers in this league will mix it up often and keep hitters off balance. 2-2, 2 outs, runner at first base here, top of the first, game one, just getting going. Delivery, and misses down, nice take there.
Mayo did have a little bit of trouble with the walk in his command in that Challengers tournament. Let's see if it carries over here to opening night. And that's a hard hit ground ball through the 3-4 hole. That's going to advance Garcia to third base, first and third with 2 outs for the Legends. And the lefties having their way with Mayo early. Yeah, they can see the ball a little bit better when you're a lefty off of Mayo, where he doesn't hide it as much versus the righties.
A lot of us lefties like to scoot up in the box on Mayo and take away that downward 12-6 and catch it at the apex. Here's Devela here, our starting pitcher for the Legends. See if he can help himself out here in a good situation.
Mayo really hates it when he throws it hot. He wasn't trying to get that over 55.
And that's grounded third base. Devela fields it, takes it the easy way to second, and forces out Sansone, and that retires the top of the first. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left on for the Legends, and up come the Night Owls. What'd you see there in that top of the half of the first inning, Adam?
You know, I saw the wind play a factor right away and, you know, get a couple base runners on, but the Legends not really able to capitalize. Mayo did a good job of keeping the ball down and getting ground balls, and, yeah, they got out of that inning.
Yeah, gives up the base hit to Sansone, but doesn't give up the walk. And in this league, I mean, how important is that? It's just, you know, sometimes you'll, it's kind of a weird thing, but 2 walks and you're out, and giving up that single sometimes is okay, as long as we don't get that walk and it puts pressure on you.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's a nice job there by Mayo. And here's Devela. Let's get into the lineup for the Night Owls here, as posted on our screen here. Leading off, former MLB pitcher Josh Towers, our #1 overall draft pick. Very excited about that. He'll be leading off and playing short. Hitting second, manager Nick Devela, inserting himself into the 2 spot.
First time I saw him that far up in the lineup.
Yeah. A confident Nick Devela. Hitting third, pitcher Brandon Mayo. In the 4-hole, slugger A.J. Petrovsky looking to bounce back after a little bit of a down year.
Yeah. Almost got Rookie of the Year, hitting 24 home runs one year. And, you know, he had that big home run, 3-run bomb in a Challengers tournament to get them there.
Barry Hutter hitting 5th, and Jason Walker, the surprise addition in the 6-hole. Matty Levine either not here. I don't see Matty Levine. So perhaps that's the addition for Jason Walker in the 6-hole.
Yeah, he'll get his chance to prove himself there.
And here we go in the bottom of the first. And welcome to the PLW. That is Josh Towers hitting an absolute seed to right, and that's a leadoff double in his first PLW at bat. We're really excited to have him a part of this league.
80-mile-an-hour exit velocity on that one as it's roped into the gap. Beautiful swing there. And it looks like the Night Owls have something going here. Runner in scoring position for manager Nick Devela.
Leadoff double here, and Devela can have some fun up there. Takes a good cut in an 0-2 hole early. Wow, what a debut for Towers there. Oh, but Devela answers back beautifully with 2 excellent pitches. That one hitting the inside pipe right through the front door, Tanik.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He's really got, you know, good control now, really developed into a nice pitcher.
That was nasty. Here's Mayo. Mayo, like we said, a long-time pitcher out here, can do damage with the bat as well, especially to center field. Has a great pop to center.
Does have good pop to center field.
Chases that slider away. Righties really need to have that pitch start at their hip and come right into their barrel. That one's starting over the plate. The 1-2. Tries to get him to chase again. Good discipline. Squares up the count. Slider at 53, catches him looking. And after fireworks to start the inning, 2 quick strikeouts from Casey Devela. That's a nice job bouncing back. Here's Petrovsky. And that's the part of his game, Adam. He needs to kind of tailor back a free swinging A.J. Petrovsky. And I think the league has kind of noted that.
Yeah, yep.
You throw him a strike, he hits it out. That's line to third, and that's a nice diving play by Ethan Whitfield, our broadcaster last night. Catches that before he rolls out of play, and that's the 3rd out. Entertaining start to this game here. That's a gem of a play by Ethan Whitfield.
Good thing there was a separation in the fence there. Otherwise, he would have had a little slam action.
Yeah, a little fortunate to find the separation there. I'm glad he did. And we roll into the top of the second, and I have a paid sponsorship here. Here we go. It's Leilani Acuna time. And the top of the second is brought to you by Leilani Acuna, the official realtor of the PLW. Whether you are selling or buying your first home, you now have a realtor trusted by PLW players and family. Awesome. Good stuff there. And the Las Vegas real estate market is on fire, as I'm having a very difficult time purchasing a home myself.
Yeah, Leilani.
Yeah, Leilani. Awesome. It's good to have you as a part of the PLW. And here we go. Let's get back to the action.
Here's my guy right here, Jason Stevenson.
His golf swing's just as pretty as his wiffle ball swing.
best 6 hitter in the league right now, the best 5 hitter in the league right now, the best 4 hitter in the league right now.
I asked Ogden why he hit him 6th, and he thought J-Rock was going to be a little late today.
Oh, okay.
And then he rips that in the left. Man, that was way in on his hands. How did he get that around that? I mean,
he's just real quick. His
so
hands
quick in
staying
his
inside
hands.
the ball.
Yeah, really good at keeping his hands, and his forearms are strong enough to get power on that. Yeah, a tough first out of the inning there. And here, rolling back to the top half, here's Corral. Takes away.
Can't get over his hair right now, Jim.
Yeah, the frosted look. I haven't seen that in a while. I did that in junior high, Adam. I frosted my tips. That was the thing when I was in junior high. The spiked hair with the frosted tips.
I kind of did that through college.
But Corral just went frosted the whole thing.
Oh, man.
And that's ripped into the gap. Petrovsky, a busy player out there left, makes another nice catch. And the ball's hanging up there a little bit in this colder weather. Actually, it's a beautiful night in Vegas, but
AJ out there, man. 3 great catches already tonight.
Yeah, AJ very busy in left. As the Legends are squaring up the ball off Mayo. 1-1 count here. 2 outs. Here's Billy Osgood. Slider away. Gets a little count leverage here. Let's see if he gets something to hit. .56. Nice take by Osgood there. Going to make Mayo come in and throw a strike. And these are the 2 out walks you want to avoid. But goes the Old Faithful, the 52, 12-6. You can always rely on that pitch. It's really, that pitch is, it's funny how one pitch can just kind of make a career. And Mayo's just made a wiffle ball career off that pitch right
absolutely. Big time pitch and a big time spot.
And does it again, 52, see you later. Nice bounce back. And nice defense by the Night Owls. And combining last night with what we've seen so far here tonight, it's amazing how good some of these teams here are defensively. Incredible stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every season teams upgrade. And this draft, I can't believe we had 25 new players into the league.
Yep. Really good turnout for that draft. And you featured a couple last night that were making great defensive plays. I mean, some of the plays last night, just getting back out here and watching the play. And then it just picks up right where we left off tonight. I mean, the great play by Wickfield and then Petrovsky doing his thing out there. These aren't soft hit balls. These are coming exit velocity close to 100 miles an hour here.
Yeah, smashed.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Yes, defense does win championships. Agreed. As the Sand Vipers, I mean, you're the manager of the Sand Vipers. Defense is a big priority for you guys. You draft around it. I mean, you definitely have built a defensive powerhouse.
Absolutely. Defense is my #1 priority. Then I look for on-base percentage.
Yep.
Well, OPS. I look for OPS, but I tell the guys on-base percentage. I want them, working the counts more than opening up and trying to hit home runs.
Absolutely. And walked out the ace of the... it happened. There's the first one of the season. Oh, that lasted 3 games, our monitor up there. That was a lot of people talking about that. That would happen. Jason Walker, ladies and gentlemen. GK Rabbit is not here tonight, but I'm sure he's pulling his hair out watching right now.
Yeah, try again.
Look for GK Rabbit in the chat to maybe drop a few expletives.
I still have time.
We have a new monitor over there. What's going on is there's a new monitor installed that gives the players can see the countdown to 5 seconds.
That's not going to work.
As GK, you're not going to like this. Our new monitor was just smacked by an on-deck batter.
Slight delay here, folks. Jason Walker, as you see there,
we're not getting much of a signal anymore. So back to stopwatches it is.
Smash the monitor.
GK, listen to me. I got you. I'm telling you right here, man. I'm giving it to you straight.
I think a player we won't name. It wasn't
an on-deck batter. Yeah, an on-deck batter that's hitting 6th tonight for the Night Owls.
It's still working on the stream.
Still working on the stream?
Okay, so we'll still
That's
have
good.
it on the screen. Oh,
okay.
Here comes the
yeah,
pitch.
we're still going to have it. Okay, good. All right, back to the action here. There's Barry Hutter. Barry Hutter, a Florida native, lives in Las Vegas, Nevada now.
Poker player.
Hits the tournament scene often, yes, travels a lot. Very good poker player. 2-1, good pitch to hit there, and that's deep to left. And that's our first homer of the night, Barry Hutter. Wow.
Goes all in on that swing and delivers pocket aces into the stands.
That's right, and our first runs of the evening, Barry Hutter provides it in a solo home run fashion. And there you see your Night Owl celebration. Hoo-hoo. Beautiful stuff from Barry Hutter. Got a pitch up and over the plate and dealt with it. And here's our monitor breaker, but luckily still working on the stream for our viewers. Here's Jason Walker.
Walker still crowds the plate a little bit. You can always kind of pitch him inside, but that's what he used to do before his injury. Let's see how his hips work tonight.
Nice screwball down to the back foot there, trying to get him to chase. If I remember right, Walker, an up the middle hitter, likes to go to center field, and he has some space there to operate. And he does just that, right up the middle.
Just like that, Walker's batting 1,000.
Got an outside slider, and you're right, with the way he's positioned in the box, you'd probably do better, a slider would be better inside to him. Was able to kind of reach out and pull that one up the middle almost.
Yep. Yeah, that's a scouting report. When we face Walker, we want sliders right at him.
Yep.
And ting that inside corner.
And another leadoff, second leadoff. No, well, we had Hutter with the home run, but kind of a leadoff hit there from Walker to get kind of set the table again. Top of the order here for Towers.
Double in his debut.
Ooh, got a good pitch to hit there. Swung through it. Towers pitched for the Blue Jays, Brewers, Orioles.
Drafted by the Orioles initially, yep.
I have a story of Josh Towers I'll bring up a little later. Met Josh Towers at the South Point once before. I'll just tell it now. Yeah, I met him and talked to him for a while. I went with the Twitter follow, never got followed back. Something we're going to have to resolve this year.
Well, you're a lefty pitcher, he's a lefty hitter. You can get some revenge there.
Yeah, if I ever face him this year, that's going to be a motivating. Denver got followed back on Twitter, so that's going to have to be, we're going to have to deal with that.
1-1 count here to Nick.
And Devela in the 2-hole here, really trusting himself. He's been working hard in the offseason, really committed to the wiffle ball. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch to hit, ground ball to third. Fell by Wakefield, that's fair. Goes to second, and they'll just settle with that.
Good decision there by Ethan to get the lead runner instead of coming home. Sometimes after you could do a little bobble, you panic, you want to just come home. He stayed with it, stayed calm, got the lead runner.
And that's 2 away from Mayo. Takes down there. Yeah, you're right. After that bobbled ball, you sometimes always want to, even to throw to second, you see panic a lot and throw it into right field. So that was a nice job.
Screwball.
Yeah, good screwball from Devela. That thing's got some action on it. And that's squared up the center, and that's down. And that's on the right side, it looks like.
And you called it, Jim. Mayo with a lot of power into center field, and that's exactly what he did there.
Yeah, he's got a really inside-out swing, and he can take that inside pitch into center, as he did there.
Yep. And big difference between his first at-bat that had his hips opening up and, not be able to stay on that curveball. Made the adjustment, and now they got first and third.
Oh, 54. I heard pipe there. That's nasty from Devela.
AJ with a hard hit last time up.
And that's up, and that's smacked, but Corral is there to make the catch and end the second inning. Barry Hutter leads it off with a solo blast to open the scoring, but Devela strands too as we head on to the third inning. 1-0 Night Owls.
Jim, I like what I'm seeing from AJ here. 2 good at bats. Yeah. He kept his hands inside, didn't open up, and 2 hard smashes. Unfortunately, nothing to show for it. But I'm in on AJ this season, Jim.
The good managers and the good scouters look at stuff like that. They don't just look at average. And there's got to be some hard hit contact. I mean, you got to consider some of those things. Hard loud outs and things like that. I agree with you, AJ. On another night, that's probably out of here. So a little heavier air this time of year in Las Vegas.
Indeed.
But that's why you're able to scout those steals in the draft like you've been doing. Yeah, look at the under the hood statistics, they say.
Yep.
Yeah, can't just look at how he's hitting 280, but might have been running a little bad there and with some hard hit outs. So yeah, you keep hitting the ball hard like that, the results will come eventually.
Yeah, I like to see hard swings. I also like to see pitch selection. Are they swinging at the balls low that are nowhere close to strikes?
Yeah, having an approach, having a plan up there, understanding zones, cutting the zone in half where you want to hit it. Yep. And here's Garcia. Garcia singled his first at bat. The Legends chasing a run. Ooh, nice pitch there. Solid height.
Garcia, one of the most underrated players in the league. He had over 400 on base percentage last season, and no one really talks about it.
He's got a good eye and some good pop. And that's grounded to first base. Devela handles and smoothly fields into the backstop for out number 1.
Not what Garcia wanted to do with that. That's a pitch on the outside half, and he's very good at going the other way with it. He just didn't really see that ball very well, I guess.
Yeah, with righties like yourself and Mayo, it's all about that 12-6 being down, and he gets those ground balls with it. I mean, it's not making contact for a lefty is fairly simple. If he gets it up in the zone, it starts flying out of here. So Mayo's controlling that 12-6 and keeping it on the bottom pipe. Let's see what Sansone does. As manager Brad Ogden is stacking the lefties here, trying to create a matchup problem.
Sansone's always had a great eye at the plate.
Yeah, just a pure hitter. And he grounds out. Hutter charges, fields a little rough there, and probably didn't need to be.
2 balls rolled over here. Not a good sign for the Legends. But that just, you got to tip your hat to Mayo. His 12-6 working really well. Late break.
Yeah, he's doing a good job getting ground balls from the lefties. That's key. And the righties, he should be able to have decent success just on the matchup. Here's Devela. Hit one hard his first at bat to Petrovsky. Mayo looking for a shutdown inning here. Always important to give your offense a chance to extend.
Casey's one of those hitters that really fares well against lefties.
Here's the 2-1. Good pitch down the middle of the plate. Petrovsky is there for the third out. Through 2.5. Night Owls clinging to that 1-0 lead. Night Owls backers clinging to a 2.5-0 lead. As they've taken the early advantage here. In between innings, let's, Adam, why don't we tell our fans and viewers how we can get more involved in PLW? Where can we go find out about stats, standings, all that good stuff?
Yeah, the easiest thing to do is go to premierwiffle.com or premierleaguewiffle.com. Either one will work. You get there and you're going to find all kinds of information, Jim. You're going to find the stats. You can look at standings. You can look at who our sponsors are. You can find just about anything you can think of, NFTs, and then our new shop. All kinds of gear from different teams. Or if you want league logos, you can find it all there, premierleaguewiffle.com.
Yeah, good stuff there. Nice plug. Yeah, a good place to get involved if you're just kind of, tuning in, coming from TikTok over to Twitch, which you should be doing. I want to say hello to our TikTok crowd. But yeah, Twitch, where it's at here, kind of get the real deal experience. And get over to premierleaguewiffle.com and learn more about us. Barry Hutter cruelly dealt a first pitch slider there at 55.
Yeah, I thought that looked a little hot, Jim.
Me too. Kept it down. And it's 0-2 now. Oh, that one definitely hot at 68.
Yeah, he did that to Billy too, or who was it?
Yeah, he did. He did go hot to somebody like that.
But yeah, no one's swinging at 68 in this lineup.
I agree.
Maybe AJ.
Well, with the hot pitch, it's all about the windup and body control and making it look like a 54 delivery, and it needs to be 61, 62.
Yeah.
68 is pushing it. Not many hitters are going to offer it that.
Yeah, if you can just get their hips to time a little bit, you can set them up.
Slider, good take by Hutter. I thought that was breaking back in. Squares the count up at 2. Let's see if the Night Owls can extend their lead here. Just can't rely on one run. The Legends are going to strike for at least one.
Big walk there.
And that brings up Jason Walker. 1 for 1 tonight, the single up the middle.
One of my favorite players to cheer for.
And the bottom of this Night Owls lineup, providing the punch so far is Hutter with the solo home run, and then now the first walk of the game for either pitcher.
Oh no, he's chasing that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Devela wants, is the screwball coming into Walker. Try to look for that slider again. Gets him looking for the first out.
Yeah, Walker lost that at bat as soon as he chased that screwball down there. Kind of got in his head a little bit. Walker really focuses on short-term variance, where I always try to get him to think about the long-term. Reset, get the next pitch.
That's right. Yeah, you spent a lot of time with Jason.
Yeah, I've known him for about maybe 16 years, longer than anybody out here.
That's a long time. And here's Towers. And Towers takes 53 into the pan. 1-2 count here.
chasing again.
And chases that screwball away. Similar pitch to what he threw to Walker, just with a left-handed batter. Gets chases from either side. That's a good sign for Devela. That's something Towers is going to probably get a little better at with more experience out here, facing a little bit nastier pitching. .57 is Nick Devela. Has a lot of room over there to the right side, Tanik.
He does, but he doesn't hit it over there.
Tries that time, but flares it.
Yeah, that's all he's going to do with that. He was practicing in the offseason a lot, going to the other way. He doesn't look comfortable doing it yet,
right?
But he cares, and I think he's going to, get there eventually. It's not easy learning to hit oppo.
No, it's not. Even experienced hitters, I still have trouble. I have to come out and actually practice it still. It's not something I can just pick up and go do. Pulling the ball to right, I can pick up and just do, but coming oppo is gonna that takes a little bit of work. And here's Mayo gonna try to go with the 1-run lead here. A dangerous game for the Night Owls. The Legends always capable of putting up a crooked number, and it's gonna be Stevenson to lead us off. He scorched one to left his first at bat. Does not mean he'll stay going to left field. He can hit it to all fields, folks. He's a pure one.
He's known for hitting hard ground balls that can make it to center field wall.
Yeah. And even that pitch there that was away, he's tracking it, looking to go that way with it. You can see his body language, trying to go that way. He understands. A true hit it where it's pitch kind of guy. Holds up there and has some count leverage.
Yeah, trying to be careful not to give away all our scouting reports.
That's
on
right.
players.
I know. I'm terrible at that. I know. It's the worst part about broadcasting. And Mayo comes with his Old Faithful.
Yeah, that's a dangerous pitch to throw to Stevenson. Luckily, it was 2 balls and he wasn't really looking for it.
Here's the 2-2. Drops down and he gets him to fall over. And Stevenson, we got to ask if he's all right.
That ball was nasty, Jim. That
And
just got in on
Mayo's
his
got
hands.
a little smirk on his face. He's got to be love seeing that.
Oh, everyone has a smirk on their face right now, Jim.
Mayo must have something really good going out there. Gets a good, wow, that thing was nasty. And here's Corral. Up the middle, that's a base hit, though. Nice bounce back from Corral. There's a 1-out knock. Let's see if the Legends can chop away at this 1-0 advantage. Mayo drops down, and 52 looks like he's found his speed at him. Much better as he drops in well under 55 that time.
Yep. Let's see if Billy can adjust here.
Here's the 0-2 in a hole here. And then gasses up on the same arm. That's how you gas up hitters right
He must have heard you there because he went from 68 down to 61 and he got to swing on that one.
And drops down, and it's a very similar arm motion to that 52 pitch. Very, very good stuff. A veteran pitch there from Brandon Mayo. It's all about deception in this league. When you have a 55-mile-an-hour max, deception and change of speed is so key. And here's Garcia with 2 outs.
I'd like to see Garcia sit back and go the other way with one here.
Slider up the middle. That's hit hard. Petrovsky does a good job keeping that in front. That's on the left side of second.
Yep, the runner will not be able to go to third on that. It's going to be first and second here. But there are 2 outs, Jim. What are we going to get from Sansone in this at-bat?
This is a tricky spot for Mayo here because the matchup favors the lefty, obviously. He has no walks with a lead. I mean, you don't have to come in here, but you don't want to load the bases either. But the right-handed hitter, the matchup just naturally favors Mayo. Oh, you can throw a really good pitch like that, but just hot.
56.
So he's gonna go after him here. And this is low, 2-1.
Same thing happened last at bat. 2-1 count, and Sansone rolled over the slower 12-6.
And he misses up at 58. I don't think he wants much of a part of this.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good pitch.
It wasn't too competitive there.
Nope. High, too fast. So many things wrong with that one.
And he comes in. I'm very shocked he came in with that. Sansone. He is ready for it.
He was. He got a good pitch to hit there, a hanging curveball. But that ball moves so much, Jim.
Man, he's got a good one going tonight, Mayo does. Full count, 2 outs.
Big pitch here.
He goes 12-6 back up the middle, fields his own position. And Mayo is through 4. 1-0 Night Owls. Adam, do you think he can hold on?
I don't know. This Legends lineup can just explode. I still have the Legends back right now. If you put points on the Legends, you're good. The Legends are coming back, Jim. I see it.
Yeah, 6 outs to go. Remember, we're playing 6 innings, 6 fielders this year. Last in the fall season, we kind of experimented with that in interdivision play. It looks like the feedback's been real strong about just going to 6 and 6.
Oh, absolutely. It just felt so right. It fit like a glove, and now we're doing it forever. And having so much fun with these 6-inning games.
What kind of impact do you think that'll have on the numbers-wise? Averages down a little bit, maybe? Pitching stats improving?
Possibly. I see that, the extra fielder may take one hit away a series.
Okay.
I think people are kind of overplaying it, how much it makes a difference. I think what it will do is stop more doubles.
And here's Mayo trying to help himself out in the bottom of the 4th, clinging to that 1-0 lead.
Owls need to get some more runs on the board.
And it's grounded. That's a foul ball, just foul. Wigfield laying out to his right, gets a hand on it. But just left of the line. Now 1-2. And nasty pitch there. That fell right off the table. Miles swings over the top of it for strike 3 and out number 1.
Was that a screwball or was that some 12-6?
Yeah, that looked like a straight drop.
Yeah.
Almost a splitter action there. And Petrovsky takes into the pan there, and Devela hasn't been over 55 much tonight.
No, he hasn't.
Something the hitters probably should take a note of. Don't want to take too much into the pan. And another straight drop. I don't know what that is.
That's nasty. I'm not looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, man, any of our viewers with a different camera angle looking at that.
Here's Hutter.
Goodness. What is that thing? Hutter rips that down the line.
Jim, lots of hard-hit balls tonight, lots of base runners, but the only run scored tonight was by this gentleman right here.
That's right. Hutter has walked as well. Remember, Devela does have 1 walk. That's fouled straight back. Nice swing. Barry seems to be seeing the ball pretty well. Devela down again, and Devela living down in the zone.
Yep,
He's really quality height in this inning so far, and he's getting swings and misses. Good slider there.
A good take there by Barry to recognize that pitch after the screwball just before it.
Agreed. 1-2 count. Behind in the count with 2 strikes. Controls his anxiety.
That one got away from him a little bit.
And Barry Hutter on the verge of having a massive impact in this game. I mean, he already is having a massive impact, but foul straight back into the booth, right over my head and on our desk and below. Almost some action for us there.
I like these plastic balls, Jim.
Swing and a miss. That was ball 4, too. A really good pitch. And Hutter.
That could be the turning point of the game right there.
Yeah, this is a real tight one here. Low scoring to start the season. All these games have been tight, and that looks like it's going to continue on this beautiful Wednesday evening here in Vegas. Top of the 5th, Night Owls 1, Legends 0. Everybody on the edge of their seat here. If you are a Night Owls plus 1.5 backer, you have a bit of cushion, but
I don't know. I say strap your seatbelts in.
Yeah,
this is the Legends inning right here, Jim. They're gonna go for it. They've seen Mayo a few times.
Yeah, 3rd time around the order here. Stevenson's going to lead this thing off. Excuse me, Devela leading this thing off.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Stevenson in the hole. Yep.
Stevenson hopefully won't be breaking any monitors. Let's see what Mayo has up his sleeve here in the 5th. Misses away. No walks for Mayo yet. Does have that card to play. And that's flared just over the pitcher's mound. Hutter calls off Mayo to come in to make the play for the first out. 5 to go for Mayo. That's what's in his head. Counting down the amount of outs he needs to close this thing out. Mayo comes 58. Good lead from Stevenson there. How do you like those new Legends hats, Adam?
Oh, they look pretty sweet there.
I like it
Let's
too.
see if I can get one.
Yeah.
I got away from him.
2-1, giving Stevenson some count leverage here. Look for him to be pretty aggressive here. And he is, and he smacks at the right center. Nice play by Towers. Risky play with the left hand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, big play, though. That gets to the wall. That puts the Tiger in scoring position.
Agreed. Wow.
Ripped.
What a scoop there with the left hand from Towers.
Man, nice stop.
That's some good ball skills there. That ball was an absolute missile from Stevenson. You see what he can do to all fields. Here's Corral. Corral just takes up and in.
Looked like a little bit of a screwball, a hard two-seamer from Mayo.
Knuckle possibly? That's some movement too. Good pitch to hit there.
Yeah, I didn't really recognize that pitch very well. Pulled off a little bit. Wasn't close to hitting it.
He did pull off, exactly right. Trying to make this game 2-1.
He needs to stick with his approach and try to hit the ball hard up the middle. That's where he's best at.
And that's smack to left. Petrovsky is there as he's been all night. Makes another put out. And 2 outs here for Billy Osgood, who another player on these Legends that has power to all fields. I really like when Billy goes to the right field with power.
Let's see what he does here. Mayo's control has been a little spotty this inning. Missing, pretty far out on some of these.
Oh, good 12-6. Man, credit to Brandon Mayo, who's just kind of mixing things up, keeping hitters off balance. Drops down to heat it up.
Yeah, has had base runners almost every inning.
Yeah, you're right.
But he's found a way to get out of it. Full count.
Fills up here, 3-2, with lefties on deck. Big out here. This is a big matchup for Mayo here. Let's see what he goes to. He drops down. And he tinks it at 54. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. I thought that ball was going to be down. I thought it was going to be hot. It was none of those things.
Incredible. Brandon Mayo, a virtuoso performance from him so far through 5. As the Night Owls clinging on to this thing. It's still 1-0 with the amount of base runners we've had. Absolutely shocked it's 1-0. The Night Owls relegated from our fall season and earned their way back, but a former finalist at. I mean, this team has been there. They have experience. I mean, it's not a terrible team, and a lot of managers fancy their chances to move up the standings this year.
At the beginning of the season, everybody thinks they can win the championship.
Yeah, every year, right? The odds board, they're always top 4, so you can't just see that's how tight the competition is out here.
That was Ethan saying he was going to get me back from last night when I threw one up into the booth, and there he was. Here's Walker.
Nice takedown and away. So critical for the Night Owls if they can just push one across. Give Brandon another run to work with lefties coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Walker gets some count leverage here on Devela.
I agree, John. They really need an insurance run here.
So crucial to push one through.
Good eye there by Walker. 3 balls already.
It's almost auto take time here. Devela already with 1 walk. And he does auto take.
And he's out of the game.
Devela's out of the game. It's going to be Billy Osgood coming in for relief and more importantly, a leadoff base runner for the Night Owls. Jason Walker showing well tonight in his Night Owls debut.
Absolutely. He's a team player. That's what I always liked about him. Sometimes he nips at people, especially his own teammates. But, other than that, he goes out there and he's all about the team and wants to get on base. He's not going to be selfish trying to swing at a ball. And there you're seeing that at bat. Puts a runner on first, nobody out, and then they're going to have to go to Billy. Is he going to be warmed up and ready to be able to shut down this Night Owls offense?
Billy, multiple slider guy, kind of a variant, 3 variations of that slider he'll throw. Has a big bending one and has a little bit more of an acute one. He's kind of mix up hitters.
Yeah, Billy's one of those guys that came out. He was pretty good, right in the beginning. And I feel like he's about the same level as he's been, where some other guys have, kind of reached their ceiling.
Right.
Billy was good right away. Is he going to develop something else?
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, player regression, progression, or just
the same.
Staying the same, right? Yeah, still a quality player, but.
And the same Billy's a good Billy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a knock at all. Just you're right though. Some guys are out here all the time, coming up with new stuff. And misses away with that slider. You see that? It's more of a slurve type slider. He'll definitely have a tighter one as well.
Yeah, he does. He's got me out a lot by burying that slider into my hands.
Yep. And there's the tighter one, but misses away on both. Towers with some count leverage for the first time tonight.
Billy was just thrown in here on the mound. Is he going to be able to adjust quick enough?
And up in the count, gives him one there with no outs. Here's the 2-2.
There's that one. He
That's
bears
the
in the
one.
hands. Yeah.
That's the one. I struggle with that too, Adam.
I just want to hit it.
It's a strike for so long.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that's grounded to first base. Off the face there of Whitfield almost. And he fires to the plate. That'll moves Walker into scoring position. A productive out there.
Yeah, productive out. If I'm on defense, I think I want him to go home there. It might be a little risky. Your back's to second base, turning around. It could be a disaster. The game's still close.
If you feel that cleanly, maybe, and you can spin and get it over to second. But yeah, I agree. Spills it in front. Didn't really know a lot about that on the hop.
What do we have here? Making his debut. We have
Kyle Baker.
Kyle Baker.
You're right. Good. Pinch hit here. Kyle Baker pinch hitting as Devela takes himself out for the lefty. Matchup play. Devela, a guy that's probably faced Osgood a lot, and maybe thinks the lefty has a better chance.
I've seen a lot of Baker. He has a good swing. He doesn't overswing. He just looks to put the ball where it's pitched. A lot of power the other way, and that third baseline's open. Don't be surprised if he shoots a double down the left field line.
He's up 3-1 here, as Osgood's had some command problems in his relief appearance. What do you do here? Is this a take or a swing? And you're right, and there it is. And that's 2-0 for the Night Owls.
Sand Viper scouting report on point right there, Jim.
Wow, Adam has... That is scary, scary stuff. As Kyle Baker has made his debut with a lead extending RBI single. It's 2-0.
Devela loved to see that.
Yeah.
Puts in the rookie in for him.
That's
and
huge.
Comes up with a RBI.
Pulling all the strings there. And I like with the base open that he was aggressive on 3-1 there with the runner in scoring position. Not a time to be taking a walk there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Manager puts you in to get a hit and like the matchup, so take advantage of it. Great play. And Mayo rips that to Whitfield. Doesn't know much about it though, and this is trouble. I got 6:04 here on the monitor. Matt Patricus over there with a watch. Patricus has him safe. What's Matty got?
Can we get a half an hour?
He's safe. Yeah. You want to challenge the Are they calling him? What's the call in the field?
There's no stopwatch. So I want to go up there if there's a timer.
Nick Devela, we do have one challenge. We didn't bring that up, Adam. We have each manager does have a challenge.
Yeah. We haven't really discussed that because we didn't want it to go overboard. But yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at the replay and see if that was indeed under 5 seconds. I have it a little bit over. That's as an umpire, that's a really hard play to do because you're timing it, he drops it, you don't know when to stop it, when not to stop it. And so, we're just going to try to get that call right here.
The controversy here is I think the main clock had a double stoppage. Right.
Yeah, I believe so.
And if that's the case, then he stopped it at 3:93. This is over 5 seconds.
I think it was pretty obvious that it was over, and I think we got the call right.
He stopped it when he made contact with it at second base, but dropped it.
Yep.
Yeah, and it looks like it's well over 5 seconds here.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to have a runner on.
Is that going to be first and second here? That's Kyle Baker having an impact here in his in the mix here, breaking up double plays. As Matt Patricus, the umpire, makes the call there, you see his sign, and look at Brad Ogden not liking it at all. First and second,
Okay, so-
one out. That's all squared away. And some controversy here. I like it. Things were running a little too smooth at him.
Oh, we got the call right, and
I agree.
here we go.
And here's Petrosky, a dangerous RBI man. Not giving a lot of respect to the right side. The defense, at least.
It looks like the plan here, Billy's trying to not let AJ get his hands extended.
Right. Yeah, he's just not getting strike one in there, though. He's not getting ahead, and he came in there and was lucky to get away with that.
Yep.
And when you get behind on these hitters so consistently, it's just bad things are bound to happen. Tight slider there, third base. Whitfield, ooh, man, and more problems. Gets the force at third.
What could have been a routine double play was bobbled a little bit, but they stayed with it and made sure to get one and avoided trouble. And now with 2 outs, they just need to get Barry here to escape this.
Yeah, and Ethan, that's what they got him in there for, his defense. And he looked a little squirrely on that ball at first and didn't really know what to do with the one before that. And it's been a tough inning for him.
Could be opening series jitters.
That's right. Has not been no spring training for a lot of these teams. When Osgood gets it right, though, that's nasty. 49 and in there.
You can fool Barry once on that pitch, but if he throws that again, Barry's going to hit it over the vines.
And he chases Osgood, limits the damage. But the Night Owls get what they need. They extend this lead going into the 6th, 2-0. Legends got some work to do with lefties coming up.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, man, I was pretending I didn't see that either.
Crucial hit there from Kyle Baker. Got to give him his due. Goes the other way, as my brilliant color commentator predicted. And that's why the Sand Vipers are at the top of the standings every year. And this guy.
Well, it's fun. People give us more credit for knowing things that we don't know, and we just stay quiet.
Right,
you know.
yeah. That's the way to do it, is stay quiet, and staying out of the broadcast booth is the way to do it. I give away all the secrets in here.
But it's fun. It's all fun.
It is. Well, we've all played each other so many times. That's why it's cool there's 25 new players in the league.
Yeah.
It gives
get
a little
to
bit
see,
of a
yeah.
wrinkle, some new pitching. Yeah, because, we've all played each other so much now that it is getting pretty, it's a pretty good chess match out there.
Well, everyone to bet their points. Here we are. It's do or die. Are the Legends going to come back? We're going to be leading off with Alex Garcia, Brandon Mayo pitching to Jim so far, looking to get a complete game, Jim.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, been in command since the first pitch, and he's actually been a little out of command, and I think has kept guys off balance, too.
Yeah. Let's see if he's going to kind of recover from his control problems and shut this out.
Going right after him first pitch, misses down. No walks for Mayo. Important to point that out here. He does have a walk to play with, but going to want to get the first out here. And that's right at 55, smack in the pan.
Yeah, you definitely want to avoid any base runners this inning to
Yes.
put the tying run at the plate.
Yeah, getting that leadoff man is so huge. Very similar to baseball. Wiffle ball, no different. Want to get that leadoff guy. Ease the anxiety. And that's flared. Got some spin on it. Mayo, nice catch on the run.
Yeah. Good job catching that ball, not let it hitting the ground. Because if that
Agreed.
hit the ground, Jim, that would have just took off with all that spin.
That is darting towards the third baseline. I agree with you, and that would have been a fair ball. Well, could have let it bounce and go foul there, but you want the out.
Yeah, you want the out there.
Absolutely.
You don't want to give Alex Garcia another chance to straighten one of those out.
Here's Sansone. Oh, that's nasty.
He did that again
As
to him,
Brandon
Jim.
Mayo has been brilliant tonight with pitches just like that. I think it's that dad energy. The new,
Yeah,
congrats
new father
to
out
Mayo,
there.
new father, 2-month-old child. Want to shout out to Mackenzie, mother of that child. Mayo family. Oh, here's 1 and 2. No. Oh, it's hot.
59, that's hot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm always a fan of Sansone, except when we play against him.
Right, yeah, no, he's a fun guy to watch. Can't wait till he's out there on defense, too. He told me his hip's feeling great. No.
Oh,
Man,
55!
This is
Oh,
a
my God.
classic pitching performance from Brandon Mayo. Just virtuoso stuff out there from the righty.
Oh, my God, what a nasty pitch. Nothing Sansone could have done with that one.
No. 2 outs here. Night Owls looking for a scoop game 1 of this series. 1 out away from that.
1 out away in a tough matchup for Devela here. Mayo has some nasty stuff against righties.
Swing and a miss.
And a little screwball two-seamer
Yeah,
just comes right out of his hands.
Gets ahead again, and now he can go to work. Doesn't have to come in here.
Casey's got to defend against the 12-6, got to defend against that screwball.
The hot pitch as well. And there it is, yeah. That's what I thought was caught.
67,
Yep.
yeah. Wow, so that was one at 60, 68. They got a swing.
Yeah, Mayo's done a good job mixing up his speeds tonight.
Don't look for anything to hit here.
Oh, right at 55.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think it's 2.
Or twos? Could be.
2-2.
Ooh, jammed him.
Easy ground ball. Mayo fields. Loves the sight of that, and that is game 1. Brandon Mayo with a brilliant shutout performance of a very good offensive lineup in the Legends. 2-0 Night Owls in game 1. Man, what do you take away from that?
You know, the rust on the Legends bats did show. Mayo did get out of jams. One key hit there could have changed the game for the Legends. It's not like they were just blown out of this.
That's a really good point. Yeah, it wasn't, there were base runners each inning, and one key, that's oftentimes the difference in these kind of games, is a key hit there, and here and there. And this time it works out in the Owls' favor, as the Owls go to 1-0 on their spring campaign. Is that what we're calling it? Spring campaign? Yeah.
Yeah, we call it spring campaign.
Yeah, sure. It's pretty much spring here. The weather in Vegas, I mean, not getting much wind out west anyway.
Yeah, I just love how nice it feels tonight. I was going to be in for a cold one, and
it feels great. Really good weather. As we got game 2, any lineups from our managers? I see Josh Towers throwing some pitches out there. Is he starting game 2?
That's what it looks like, Jim. We're going to get to see former MLB player Josh Towers taking him out in his pitching debut for the Night Owls.
And I'm going to be sizing him up here from the booth, looking to get that Twitter follow.
Lots of confidence from Josh Towers. I never met a more confident wiffle ball player that hasn't had wiffle ball experience.
Right. Yeah, you and me discussed that before the broadcast. Is, former MLB player, I promise you he's going to have his growing pains out here. I mean, we all do. I mean, it's not the same.
Yeah.
And he's lucky to play in Taco League to get a little experience.
Yeah, he did get a little experience.
Right.
One thing I see from Josh Towers right away is he has perfect mechanics. He repeats the same delivery all the time, which allows him to really spot that ball. What I don't see is he hasn't really learned what the wiffle ball can do yet. And when he does that, he's going to be dangerous, Jim.
Right. Yeah, just reps, and yeah, you're right. That's the key out here. Let's see if the Night Owls can take a series. That'd give them a ton of confidence going into this campaign. 54-game season for you all. I want to appreciate all 245 of you for tuning in, and, well, who knows how many on TikTok. What's up, TikTok fam? This is our spring season number 4. If you like the broadcast, check us out on twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle.
Comes on, we can always do the TikTok. 100,000 followers last night on TikTok.
That's right. That's a huge milestone. So yeah, I do want to give a shout out for our TikTok viewers there, as we gonna rumble into game at number 2 here. No lineups up this way yet. I don't have a game 2 lineup, Adam.
No, it looks like they're gonna bring him up here in game 2, Legends versus the Night Owls. Great game, great game we just witnessed. Looking forward to this matchup here and seeing these lineups, Jim.
What are you doing with the betting line?
Ooh, betting line. I say let's go with a pick'em. Let's go with a pick'em on this betting line.
Drive it down. I mean, a rookie on the hill. Osgood maybe stay on the hill for the Legends, you guess here? Or are they gonna go maybe with something unexpected?
They could go with JT Church, but yeah, we're gonna see what they're picking down there. I would like to see the lineups before setting the line, but I think a pick'em would probably get even money on both sides. But we're gonna have Jason Stevenson on the mound. This just came in.
Yes, there we go. That's that's the call. Oh boy, Stevenson featuring a nasty screwball, nasty slider. He knows what he's doing out here.
If Jason's facing some free swingers, he's going to be unhittable.
Sure.
And so I think AJ's going to have a very tough time facing Stevenson. Maybe Towers as well, if Stevenson is able to control that screwball.
Right.
A good slider as well. I don't know how much Stevenson's been practicing on his pitching in the offseason, so we're going to be able to see what kind of rust he has in this first inning, and that's going to give us a big tell of how things are going to go.
Yeah, and for the Night Owls, I see Matty Levine making an appearance. He has showed up here, and will be inserted into at least the defensive lineup for the Night Owls. Brandon Mayo out there at third base. Looks like Barry Hutter at short.
Barry Hutter, a good defender at short.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Petrovsky going to stay in left, and it is going to be Josh Towers. Let's see a little shuffle in the lineup possibly from the Legends.
We do have Stevenson with a bat here.
Yep.
Is he going to be leading off?
Yeah, and Ogden looking to shake up something. Yeah, we have Nick Sansone, so he's going to break the lefties up and lead off Sansone. Sansone DHing for about the first month of the season, Brad told me. Amazing what a hip surgery can do. He had the hip surgery in November and is out here playing. And Josh Towers showing no fear at all. 55 right into the pan. First pitch of game 2. Here we go. Quality height there, 0-2. Misses. Good take from Sansone. Ripped right to Barry Hutter at second for the first out.
Now that's a swing I've been waiting to see from Sansone. I think he's got it back. First 3 kind of rolled over.
Yeah, takes a pitch. Nice over-the-top swing, kind of level swing from him, and ropes it. Hutter positioned well. Here's Stevenson. And Stevenson down again for the second time tonight. That's concerning me, Tanik. I want to see.
You said it's called being old, Jim.
I want to see J-Rock out here.
Blow my knee out and go with it.
That
Good slider jammed him up a little bit. Towers there makes the play. Devela inserting his number 1 pick right into the action right away, not messing around.
Oh, absolutely. Stuck him in the leadoff spot. Now here he is pitching game 2. Got 2 quick outs there. There's Alex Garcia.
Good take there. The lefties should be able to get a decent matchup against Towers. The ball breaking into him. It's a little hot at 56.
I did face Towers a little bit in some spring training practice. He's really good at peppering that down and away corner to the lefties.
Right. That's smacked up the middle. Garcia gets his night going. That's probably his second single of the night. And a 2-out base runner for the Legends.
Looks like we got a lot of wiffle ball points in. We have 40,000 in on the Legends, about 40,000 in on the Night Owls.
Good call, Adam, on that pick'em line. You said it. Even action. Love it. Need to start charging a little juice here so the house takes a little bit of that.
Maybe, but then you start to get critiqued, and then all of a sudden I'm a terrible line
Put
maker.
a minus 110 each way. Here's Wickfield inserted in the lineup. Petrovsky's been solid out there and left, and
fisted that ball out there to AJ.
Pretty low labor inning for Towers there. Gets out of it with 1 hit. So we move to the bottom half of the first, and the Night Owls, if they strike early in this game, I mean, really, really important for them to kind of throw the first punch and keep the momentum on this side of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to be a good game to watch here. See how Stevenson is able to, command his pitches here early on. And on the flip side, I think Towers is going to be very hittable, at least for the first month of the season until he figures things out. But how hittable, we'll see from this Legends lineup.
Yeah, and the longer they kind of go without putting up a run, that starts to wear on you. You start to press a little more.
Yep.
So they just need to get the monkey off their back here and get that first run out of the way.
Yeah, I was surprised they went with Sansone in the leadoff spot there after rolling over a bunch of balls in that first game. I thought maybe take the pressure off him a little bit, put him back in the order, but you see the confidence that Ogden has there in Sansone.
Yeah, I mean, Ogden speaks very highly of his hitters, and why not? They've put up... They've put up consistent numbers in this league for multiple seasons now.
And speaking of confidence, Jim, look who we have leading off for the Night Owls. It's going to be Barry Hutter, who had a great game, hit that solo homer.
Yeah, solo homer and a walk in game 1, and he's going to get shifted right to the top of things here in game 2.
Barry, a very patient hitter.
Yes, he is.
I do like him in that leadoff spot.
He ran counts deep as well a couple times in that first game. Stevenson, nasty screwball. He's got the nastiest screwball. Really over-the-top delivery from J-Rock.
Yep.
And he can throw strikes with that pitch.
He's a really tough guy to face when you have 2 strikes, Jim.
There's the slider, gets him a little out in front of that, pulls off of it, grounder the easy way for J-Rock, and that's the first out of this inning. And he's going to bump up A.J. Petrovsky into the 2-hole here. So it's both lineup changes from both managers.
Yep. A.J. with some good swings last game. Didn't have much to show for it, but a lot of ropes. Like I said, I think he's going to have a tough time with Stevenson in his screwball.
Yeah, I mean, if he throws him like that, that's a quality hike. That pitch was a strike for a very long time. Dips just below the bar. And then changes the speed to 49, just absolutely chewing him up there. And J-Rock will do that. He's nasty. Seeing some great pitching performances so far tonight. Here's Mayo.
Oh, another, and just like that, Jim, look at the points coming in on the Legends.
Yes, you're right. I gotta close this thing up here, of course. Interesting they put him in on the Legends that they've already had in the bat. A lot of confidence.
Yeah, sometimes the bookkeepers downstairs want to keep the bets open a little bit longer before a run's scored.
I'm
but
good with it.
Yeah, seeing the kind of stuff Stevenson has tonight, I'd be putting it on the Legends too.
Oh,
God, strikes out the side. No.
Nasty.
2 strikeouts.
And a weak ground ball.
Dwibbler, yeah. Oh,
really
man.
all Jason Stevenson in that inning. Easy. Retires the side. That is nasty screwball. And we're through 1 quickly here. Not much resistance in the first inning. Let's see if the bats can wake up here in inning number 2.
And it looks like, Jim, we're going to have someone making their PLW debut here. The Legends first-round draft pick, I believe, was number 5 overall.
Okay.
His name's Chris Coleman.
Yeah, he's Ogden said he's going to be playing in games 2 and 3 today, so we'll see him in multiple games. And why not? You know, you see the Night Owls doing the same thing with their first-round pick. Got to get your draft picks into the action early, and you did the same thing last night with Tavano, I believe it is. So, yeah, you got to get these guys experience. Not playing them is not going to get them any better. So, good to see our draft picks into the action early. Scott Burley last night as well for the Vaders getting a lot of action. He was the 18th pick, so nice injection of talent into the league. And he swinging right away, ground ball to short. Barry feels nicely, fires into the backstop for out number 1. Good stuff.
Coleman has a big swing. It looks like Powers went outside a little bit, and Coleman tried to pull that ball, and the result was a rollover ground ball to Barry.
Yep. And here's JT Church. Swinging right over the top of that.
Yep, he swings like a pitcher.
Ground ball to third. Mayo handles easily, hits the strike zone there. And a quick 2 outs here. Ball's in play tonight. Legends putting it in play, getting base runners, just can't seem to penetrate this Night Owls defense just yet.
That's going to turn over the lineup and bring up Sansone, who had a smash last time.
Ooh, just reaching for that one. Slider on the outside pipe.
Mayo and Josh keeps doing the same thing to Sansone, hitting the top of the outside corner of that zone.
Yeah, and we haven't mentioned, I mean, the Night Owls' best pitcher, James Stein, not in action tonight.
Is it James Stein or is it Randy Dalby?
Yeah, Randy Dalby, I would just assume, oh my, his Towers gets Sansone fishing there. Well, I'd assume that Stein's going to come a little more often than Dalby, but I could be wrong.
Dalby has 7 flights booked, so he'll make 7
series. 7 flights are booked already. That's information right there.
So he'll make 21 games. It's 20 to qualify for playoffs, but yeah, I want to go and see what flights those are. Couldn't get that information. See, did he pick and choose? Like I want him against the Sand Vipers both times. I don't mind facing Dalby as someone from the left side, but I don't like facing him as a coach in the Sand Viper team because he's really carved up our righties on our team.
Right, and I've never faced him in this level. I've only faced him in fast pitch, so I've only seen the 95-mile-an-hour version of Dalby. So maybe I'll like facing him at 55 a little more.
Yeah. He's good. I mean, even at 55, that 55 feels more like 60.
Well, looks like Stein has his opinion on who is the Night Owls #1, and to nobody's surprise, it's
Shut Up, Stein is the name of his podcast.
Yeah, Shut Up, Stein podcast. A little shout out for that. And here's Towers to get things going for the Night Owls.
Towers in a 4-hole now.
Good take on a back foot slider there. Stevenson looking to match his first inning. Absolutely filthy. Slider over the top of that. Fouled away.
Towers is a little bit up in the box and a little bit close to the plate, as you would see from some of the more experienced wiffle ball players.
Yep.
I feel like Towers is best when he gets extension, and he might be tying himself up a little bit with that stance.
Pretty common from baseball guys when they come out here early is to sit, especially maybe the taco league pitching a little slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of guys hitting the back of the box. That's flared it. Some spin on that's a tough play.
He got a pitch on the inside corner, but instead of being able to get extension, he kind of got behind in that ball and slapped it instead.
Yeah, you're right. Kind of got handcuffed a little bit in there.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, I've seen his swing. He's got a pretty swing and a lot of power. If he backed up off the plate a little bit, the strike zone in baseball's in front of you. Here it's behind you, much different.
That's true. Yeah, you kind of want to let it get into that inside pocket there where you can get extended. Yeah, I know you stand as far away from there as possible.
There's Kyle Baker.
Good Yard Gaming. Subscribe with primers. Love our primers. Thank you, Good Yard Gaming.
Baker good at bat last time, going to a full 3-ball count, and he does that again, a 3-ball count.
Yeah, nice job. Nice debut from Baker. It was right in the thick of things.
Talked to Baker a lot before he got drafted. We were considering taking him as well. Doesn't try to overswing. All he's looking to do is make solid contact.
Yeah, you need those guys. Gets on base, walks, goes the other way. Going the other way is, you're already probably adding 100 points to your batting average just by having that ability.
Yep.
And so, it looks like Nick Devela, the early returns on his draft picks have been very good so far. Here's Matty Levine.
Swings at the first pitch. No relation to Adam Levine.
Yeah, Levine, yeah, I get that one wrong every time. And that's ripped to short. Bobbled. That might cost him a double play. Still going to go for it. And very risky throw there by Coleman. He's going to learn just to eat that.
Yeah, they had nothing to gain by that throw.
No. Yeah, I mean, the double play is pretty much gone on the bobble there.
Yep.
And
unfortunately, it was a wild throw.
Yes.
It did go over the backstop.
Did that go over the backstop?
Yep. Hit the wood right over here.
Hit the wood, I'm sorry.
Yep.
And so it does cost the Legends. Their defense was a problem in game one. And really, throughout the Legends' tenure in this league, I think defense is probably where they can improve the most.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them in the top 5 in defense.
And that is swung on and missed by Hutter there with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. And do we have a runner on third as well? What happened?
No, we have a runner on just second. Yeah.
What happened? Oh, we have
because we got the force out at second, and then it was a throwing error.
Correct. Thank you. Appreciate that. As I couldn't tell from my vantage point if that hit the top of the fence or went over. So
yeah, I had a much better view at it than you there. I really slammed that wood.
That's smacked. That's right by Billy Osgood. That's an RBI single from Barry Hutter.
Ooh, and that error by Chris Coleman cost the Legends a run.
And that does cost them a run there, and gets a runner in scoring position on a play that just never had a chance. And that's being youthful in this league and young. Throwing it over the backstop. Gotta limit bases. Just like in baseball, limiting 90 feet, my coaches used to tell me. 1 base at a time, costing the Legends there.
Steven still looks to be on tonight, being able to control that screwball for a strike under 55. That one came in at 54, Jim.
Yeah, he'll be a little slighted to give up a run there. He's been pitching very well.
Nice short work of AJ. Like I said, AJ's going to have a tough time tonight with Stevenson.
He looks pretty far away from that. He's changing up speeds on him very good. Got him way out in front on that. But after 2 innings, the Night Owls strike first again. All the offense and runs have been provided from the Night Owls tonight. 1-0 through 2.
And if we want to talk about who kind of helped start that run, rookie Kyle Baker.
That's our guy Kyle Baker, putting up a great performance.
Yeah, and, get that walk.
And it's been a great start from the rookies so far. I was really impressed with Scott Burley against you guys last night. I mean,
man, he just had this late movement.
Yeah,
we went up there thinking we were going to slam him, and he just beat us.
Yeah, he kept him in that series, and that's really good to see. And you're seeing it tonight again as Towers and Baker providing some some value to their teams. And you see it on the other side too, with Coleman with an inexperienced play there.
Yep.
So it's like we said, it's nice to see the new injection of talent into the league, play against some new guys, and I was really excited to see how many rounds we had in the draft this year. Really good stuff, Adam. Back to the action. Here's Jason Stevenson trying to help himself out.
Jason managed to stay on his feet this time.
Towers is doing a good job locating, staying low. And he gets him to swing and miss again there, as the early scouting report on Towers is almost cut the zone in half. Anything on the bottom half of that imaginary zone is a take, and we're going to look for something in the upper.
He never comes up in the zone.
Yeah,
he has good control.
Yeah, he's been down in the zone often tonight. Got to see him up. And he gets a ground ball there. That's in the hole and through. Barry Hutter, Garcia, his second single of the night.
I feel like the mistake Barry Hutter made there is he tried to catch that ball. All he had to do is get a hand and stop it and then make the play.
I think his first step was the problem. First step back, tried to extend on it, and that makes for a long throw, even if he does feel that cleanly, instead of charging it, knocking it down, and then making the throw.
Yeah. So much time there. I think some players still don't realize that.
And that's outside ground to short. Hutter extends again on it, though. He's backing up into the outfield, making these plays. He needs to come at him a little bit. Don't have to field him cleanly in this league.
Yeah, play it more like a hockey goalie or even a catcher or,
Yeah, I'd like to see him come a first step in on that and take it off the chest and then get the easy out of second if need be. Now a rally here. Let's see if Chris Coleman can make up for the mistake.
Chris Coleman, bit of a free swinger. He's looking to go yard every time, as you saw in his draft video. Wants to hit dingers. Let's see if he gets something he can elevate.
And he gasses him up. That's the Taco League experience right there from Towers. Understands he's got a guy 0-2 and comes 58.
And that was not really a two-strike approach there, as you saw Coleman opening up those hips. Long swing there, couldn't hit the slider.
Tries to comes 58, too hot there. As the Legends, this is a similar story of the night for the Legends. Base runners on base, but is the key hit going to come?
Little tip
Just gets
there.
a piece of that. 1-2 count. Towers with leverage again. He's been ahead in the count all night. And he's done it. Through 3 with the lead.
2 back-to-back errors, put 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out, but Towers was not fazed by that. Kept his composure, back-to-back strikeouts.
As the Legends missing Tony Garay a little bit, lacking a little bite in the bottom of that order.
Yeah. What is Billy?
Billy's not playing this game.
Billy's sitting out this game.
Interesting. I mean, Billy's Osgood's a regular in this lineup and a proven over 10 home run a season player.
Yeah, their original lineup there had all guys featuring at least a 900 OPS, which is pretty insane when you split that up over 9 different guys.
Right.
Losing a little bit of that OPS, bringing in some of their rookies. But, I think what Ogden wants to do is see what he has with some of these guys, looking at the long term.
Yeah, a lot of us last night were talking that. It's 54 games. I mean, this is going to be the longest season we've had. So you got to be deep. You got to have guys. Not everyone's going to make every game. You got to have guys that can fill in and play. And Mayo swinging at the first pitch in the bottom of the 3rd here. Fouls it back in an 0-2 count early. He chops this back to Stevenson.
Yeah, you want to get your guys in. You want to get all that playing time. You also, when you look at the end of the season, though, I mean, there was 3 teams tied. One game can make all the difference.
Oh, the parity out here is incredible. It is all about the little things. Screwball there. Towers aggressively chasing it.
Right at 55 miles an hour.
Nasty.
Looked hot.
Yeah, Stevenson always heavy ball. And he goes 66 there.
That was just a veteran. Veteran pitch right there.
Yeah, J-Rock will feel very slighted. He's down a run here. He's pitched good enough to be ahead for sure.
Oh, another nasty one.
Oh, man, he's changing speeds as well. He's thrown 55, 53, 66 in the last 3 pitches.
I want to see Stevenson's stats if he gets a full season in on the mound.
Yeah, he's got to stay healthy. That's key.
Yeah,
he's had arm issues and he's had ankle issues. So
if he makes 18 starts this year, goes deep, gets a lot of innings, he could be a Cy Young favorite. Look at the.
I agree.
I mean, he's got nasty stuff. Ooh, and
he makes hitters look like that.
Wow.
I mean, that's complete fish effort there from Baker. And Stevenson is cruising here and is the unfortunate loser of this game so far. Legends need to just get that key hit. And like I said, the longer this goes on, the more the anxiety starts to build. The mental game starts to play in. You know, that's where, when are we going to score our first run this season? And we've had opportunities, and the pressure keeps building. And I don't think Towers is just going to throw it over the plate and let these guys smoke it all over the field.
No, they got to look for the ball down and, react accordingly. And he's going to, once you start swinging at that ball down, now he's going to put change-ups and stuff in there to make it drop a little lower.
Yeah, you got Towers. I mean, I think that is the advantage of the baseball background. A little more cerebral as far as the pitching side goes, how to mix things up. And, yeah, he knows how to do that very well and play with hitters. Guy's been getting hitters out his whole life. And he's got Sansone really chasing the outside one here.
Yeah, well, Sansone's been getting that pitch up and away for strikes, and then there was that pitch again, but it moved the other way.
Oh, 56.
New life for Sansone here. Let's see what he can do with it. Just like that, 2-2, Jim.
It's like a little change up there away almost. Got a little breaking away from the lefty. It's a good pitch.
Like a little circle change.
And he always goes low and away with it. Gets it on the hands there. It's, man, really brings up the heat.
No, I don't think that was the...
Yeah, I think that was the bat speed.
Yeah,
good call. That's up the middle and fields his position well. Towers does away with Sansone for the first out. And this game looking a lot like the first one. Legends with chances, putting the ball in play, but can't capitalize.
Yep. Let's see how Stevenson will adjust to these lower pitches.
And that's sprayed foul. And Towers ahead in the count early. That's been a theme of game 2, is Towers getting ahead of hitters.
Try to gas him.
Not a whole lot of walks tonight. We saw that last night. We saw walks come into play big time last night.
10 walks last night.
Yep. Not seeing that tonight. As we have a 2-2 count here, 1 out. Top of the 4th, game 2. Legends looking to start their campaign still. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And Towers is on the verge of dominating these hitters now.
He is. The Legends need to look and see these patterns. Towers has been doing the same thing every time. Get ahead.
Yep.
And then 2 pitches basically are just not something you swing at. And then 2-2 comes back at you.
And that's sprayed, and Baker doesn't know much about that, but he keeps it, gets a hand on it. Towers runs, but it's in the dirt. That's going to be, well, I'll let the scorekeeper score that one.
Oh, that's a routine play. That needed to be made there.
Baker kind of didn't really, was that Baker or Mayo over there?
I think that was Baker.
Yeah.
I don't think he saw the ball very well.
Didn't really pick up the spin very well and kind of got on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
And he reached a hand out kind of desperately.
Towers did a good job recognizing the time, knew he had to make a hurry.
Swing and a miss by Ethan Wigfield, and there's the Towers getting ahead again. And oftentimes it's over 55 when he's getting ahead.
Yeah, 59 there.
He's got a slider he relies on. And then changes speeds, and he's got these guys in the blender right now.
Yeah, he does.
Absolutely good stuff there. Wigfield never a chance. And the scoreless streak keeps on going now. Now the Legends' body language is starting to look a little bit frustrated.
Well, I can tell you what, Jim, the Night Owls do not feel any sympathy for the Legends right now.
No.
They went, their last 8 games of last season was scoreless.
Yeah, it was like 50 innings straight or something. I didn't even believe the stat when I got told. I thought it was like a hyperbole, you know?
Yeah, 8 straight games. It started with the Bombers, the last 2 games against the Bombers, and then Sand Vipers as well. And then one other team, the final team they played, threw up 3 goose eggs. It was incredible.
I know the Lightning got them good at the end of the year. I mean, they went on some crazy.
I mean, eight times 5 or 6. Yeah, because some of those were 6 innings, some were 5.
That's incredible.
There's Matty.
Matty flares that one, leading off this 4th in a similar situation to game 1.
Stevenson quickly ahead 0-2.
Team that scores next. The next run in this game is the important one. And oh my, that pitch is absolutely nasty. I am not looking forward to facing that as a lefty, Adam.
Man, I don't know if I want to broadcast because I'm going to just be so intimidated next time I go back up
nightmares. Here's Hutter having a nice night. Takes down, and the team that can provide the first walk in this game is going to have a leg up as well. May get some more pitches to hit. Slider away, taken nicely by Hutter, who's displayed a keen eye at the plate all night.
Stevenson's been in command most of this game. First time he kind of fell behind a hitter in a while.
Goes back to his go-to, the screwball.
A rare swing at a ball by Barry.
Right. And then right back after it. Incredible. I mean, that thing looks 65. It's coming in 57. It's coming in hot, but with 2 strikes, taking that is a big risk.
You know, the way you have to grip that ball to throw it, you really have to put a lot of arm speed on it, and that's why it looks so fast.
He gets on top of it, too. And little knuckleball, that's hit by Petrosky to left. Devela positioned accordingly.
That was a mistake by Stevenson. That's not the thing that he needs to get Petrosky out. He can just focus on his slider and screwball.
Yep. Almost kind of a get me over there. Just kind of trying to steal a strike, maybe.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that. Well, here you are, top of the 5th.
Flying through this thing, Adam.
Yeah, Towers in his PLW debut, pitching a shutout so far, Joe.
I'm surprised by that. I actually thought the Legends would... I mean, the breaking stuff isn't that sharp or that much movement. He's just locating stuff well and changing speeds. And, I think a walk's out there if they can take a few of these hot pitches.
Yep. And, getting ahead of every single hitter. Now they're not in the driver's seat, and they're more reacting instead of just being able to drive the pitch they want to drive.
That's true, yeah. And, credit to Towers and Mayo getting ahead of these guys in command. No walks. And, still Stein on not featured tonight. Maybe this Night Owls pitching staff is something to be reckoned with this year.
Well, here's a guy I've been waiting to see. This is making his 3rd at-bat here, Chris Coleman.
Yeah, Coleman, a big story in this game with that double play attempt at second.
Let's see if he can get extended on something here.
Towers missing down at 56. That first pitch has been...
You're right, yeah, a little bit hot.
Multiple times.
Mid-high 50s.
And get something to hit there, but...
Yeah, the pitch was up.
Scuffs it and put away by Hutter for the first out. And frustration setting in for the Legends.
And that's just another example of a rookie hitter being a little bit too close to the plate. That pitch is going to hit the zone, yet it jammed him. If he would have backed up a little bit, he could have got extended. This game could be tied.
Yeah, you either got to have a quick set of hands or be placed accordingly. You're right.
Here's JT Church.
Yeah, JT's looked, like you said, like a pitcher tonight. It's very well said by my color man to my right. Bang, right at 55. Towers fitting right in here in the PLW.
A little bit of a risky pitch from Towers. He could have thrown that more in the 52 range.
Yep. And that's in there. Inside pipe right through the front door, mowing through these hitters. And Ogden's lineup looks a little top-heavy right now.
Defenses making their shift for the lefty, Sansone.
Ooh, just missing down. It's been down all night. Towers doing a great job locating that bottom bar.
And Sansone happy to be ahead in the count here.
Yeah, not a very, very rare occurrence in this game. Towers falling behind. And he comes in, but just flared to second. Hutter is there.
Now that's the pitch that Sansone earned and wanted and got, and it just wasn't, a little rusty here.
Oh, that was there too. I'm looking at the replay. That's right in his wheelhouse. Yeah, good point. Earning those pitches, Tanik, and getting count leverage. You'll hear me in my broadcast talk a lot about count leverage and things like that. That's so important. Getting even 2-1. Mm-hmm. Pitchers don't want to go 3-1.
No.
I mean that's you get to 2-1 in this league. That's an action pitch, and it favors the hitter. And Sansone was aggressive, and sometimes you just miss it. That's the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by count leverage and working as a hitter to get in those favorable counts because. Just far too many 0-2 counts for the Legends tonight. Even really good hitters are going to struggle there.
Yeah. Completely flips the tables.
Stevenson is the hard luck loser so far. Bottom of the 5th. We are cruising through this tonight, Adam.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
The score would be 0-0 if it wasn't for that error. But, you got to move on from that. Errors are part of the game. And here we are. Bottom of the 5th, running out of time here.
Probably an unearned run there given up by Stevenson. But yeah, very unfortunate. And here's Mayo. Which pitcher's going to cave in first? especially with the command. Which team can take a walk?
Good eye there by Mayo. That's what you have to do with Stevenson. You have to show a lot of patience. Otherwise, you're just not going to hit that ball he buries down.
Now you might get that one he threw to Petrovsky last inning.
Yep.
No, you get a screwball at 51. Oh my
man.
gosh. Stevenson really feeling that pitch tonight. That's a risky play from Stevenson there, going with that pitch, but
Well,
it
he's
just
able
shows
to
you how much
command
command
it.
he has
Yep,
out of it. Yeah, it just
absolutely.
shows you the confidence that he has in that pitch. And that's scary. Tries to get him to chase there. Good pitch.
Full count. Stevenson just needs to bear down. Throw a strike here. Let his defense do the work.
And it's
he
ball
chased.
4. My goodness. It's hard to lay off when you see the same pitch for a strike before.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to lay off that.
Yeah. Stevenson has two types of screwballs I can see tonight. The one he throws a little bit harder, that he's trying to get between 54 to 57, and the one about the 51 range he always throws for a strike.
That's true.
Like right there.
Oh.
That was his nastiest one of the night.
Goodness. And for a lefty, that's just coming right off your hip. You're used to seeing that come from a lefty, not a righty. And he floats one. That's the pitch, I think, if I'm a hitter, I'm looking for that pitch out of Stevenson.
I would have swung at that one too.
I would have
My
as
arms
well.
might have been long enough to at least foul it off.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah,
after
location
seeing-
doesn't matter with that little thing. It's all change of speed with there, but
Yeah, after all those nasty ones, you see that. It looks like a beach ball. Not a very competitive pitch there to fall behind.
let's see if Baker can keep things going here. And he does.
Yep, there
That's
it is.
Ripped.
And it's a double.
Through for a double. Through Devela. His defense comes into play again. A ball that maybe another outfielder would have stopped there.
This was a Sand Viper miss here. And so he was in the draft. You know, we talked to him a lot. We loved his personality. You know, it just in the tryouts, we didn't see a lot of aggressiveness, I guess, out of the swing, and I didn't really, you know, it took him a while to be able to do what he's doing now.
I mean, that could just be his approach. It seems like his approach is very back foot and kind of just go that way.
Yeah, which is great. I love his approach. I didn't see it in the tryout.
That's ripped right through Billy Osgood for the second run of this ballgame. And the Night Owls throwing all the punches tonight. As Osgood can't get a hand on that, and that's crucial to get a hand on that.
And just like that, Levine picks up an RBI.
You make that a dirty
contributing.
single, and he stays at third. 2-0 Night Owls. And that's sky to center.
That's
This is
back.
deep.
That's way
It's
back.
trouble. No. As Garcia is there to make the play. Man, we haven't had too many of those tonight.
No, we haven't. That really jumped off the bat. I got excited. I'm like, whoa.
Me too. I haven't had too many
Yeah.
high fly balls to the deeper part of the park. And that's the third out, but not before the Night Owls tack on another, as they have done all the damage tonight on the scoreboard. And we head into the top of the sixth. Second time tonight that the Legends come into their final at bat, chasing 2 instead of 1. How crucial is that? Night Owls clinical out there. And yeah, we've touched on it a few times, just getting that key hit with runners on base. And the team that does that most often is going to win this game.
Yep, and the Legends did have their chance.
Yep.
They had first and second with one out,
With
and
one
then
out.
back-to-back strikeouts. You know,
Yeah.
Towers saved a little bit extra to show them in those pressure situations. Game
Right,
three.
right. Will Towers looking for a shutout in his first PLW appearance on the mound. It's going to be the top of the second batter, right?
Yeah. Stevenson here in the 2-hole.
Stevenson flares that first base side. Baker, that's off his shin, it looks like, and that's out of play. That hit him. Yeah, he made contact with that ball, and it goes out of play. That's going to be second base for Stevenson.
Hey, is that out of play? It went up underneath the bench.
It went off of his shin.
It went under the bench. It went under the bench. It went underneath the bench.
And it was off of the player as well. Yeah, that ball off of his shin, kicked out of play by Baker.
Okay, so it looks like they got the call right. They're saying it was under the bench, which that means the runner will go to second.
He's not liking this decision. We have a visibly upset Nick Devela. If we can get a camera over there. As these guys over by the bench over there.
There's a white line of tape on the ground, and if it goes past that tape, then that's going to be an extra base for the runner.
He's coming to the broadcast booth. I'm not the umpire.
Yeah, we're not the umpires.
You're not the umpire.
Yeah.
That's not the rule. I can't see where it is. It ended up in
Hit the bench for sure. No,
on this side.
Under the bench and came back out.
It rolled
It's pretty
underneath
tough
and
to
came
do
back
to
out.
go underneath and come back out.
As we're looking for a ruling here. Need to have Chad Phillips on a speed dial right here, you know?
Yep. Chad's not afraid to just see it, make the call right away, and then move on.
Yeah. Jake B knows what's going on. Get Chad on the bat phone.
Unfortunately, we can't see. We have no camera angle.
Yeah, you can't come to the broadcasters with this stuff because this one's out of my sight line. For me, it looked like it went off of his shin and definitely towards that bench area.
Yeah, just a question. Did it go under the bench? Did it hit the bench and come back?
Now, there's a situation on this side where we hit a chair. It went. Last season, we had a chair in that kind of open area. And we ruled that it didn't play.
Yeah, we did. So, yeah. Luckily, it doesn't matter what says there.
Stevenson's out first here, and we have a first umpire controversy of the night. As Devela was visibly upset with the call, and it looks like he's going to win this.
Yeah. It would have had to be Matt Petricus over there to see that ball make the call.
And Garcia rips that. That's over the head of Devine, and that is a triple by Alex Garcia.
Sweet swing, and none of that mattered, Jim.
The ball don't lie chants are out. That's ripped. And the Legends have punched back here and cut the deficit in half.
One thing I learned about the Legends, Jim, you cannot fire them up, and you just did that. You just awake the beast, and here they come.
Yeah.
Ethan Wakefield at the plate with the tying run on third base. Nobody out.
This part of the lineup, Towers has carved up this part of the lineup all night long. How aggressive are you on third base here if you're Alex Garcia in a sac fly situation?
Well, let's see. We're looking at the outfield, all pretty good arms, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, but considering what part of the lineup we're in and how they've looked at the plate tonight.
It depends. Maybe we see an at-bat from Billy Osgood here if Ogden pulls the trigger.
I agree. Definite pinch hit scenarios. Wakefield kind of been the story of this bottom half of the Legends lineup in this game. And Towers might feel pretty confident that he can get through this.
Well, he's going to have to go through rookie Chris Coleman here.
And that's inside at 59. Good take right there. I like it. A little bit of spark. This game, this series kind of needed a little controversy like that. Yeah. Get the blood flowing. Oh, big cut
Trying to
there.
pull everything.
And really just not necessary. A ground ball up the middle will do it.
Yep.
Just put it in play on the ground. And he tries to heat him up there on 1-2. Towers knows things like count. He's ahead in the count. Doesn't have to give in. He's pitching very smart in that respect. 2-2 here. Slider kind of inside that. And I think that's up to your point of what you've been talking about, standing in the box.
Yeah,
just
and on the
behind
hands.
it and on the hands, and very, very, just doesn't look comfortable. And got him at 62. And what is manager Brad Ogden going to do here? JT Church, the scheduled hitter, he's got Billy Osgood, who he's not going to use. And the sac fly situation flies away.
Yep,
Two outs now, and now you got to do it the hard way.
Ogden showing confidence here in Church.
I mean, I don't understand it's early in the season, I guess.
It's early in the season,
Yeah,
but when you look back and you're in, sixth place instead of fifth place because of one game,
Yeah.
you're going to think about moments like this.
It's true.
What you could have done differently.
Yeah, they all count the same, don't they?
But, I'm sure Ogden's thinking about that. He has confidence in JT. Let's see what happens.
And he's got him 54. What an ending to this game. The Legends able to cut the deficit and get their first run of the season, but the Night Owls hang on. That insurance run in the bottom of the fifth proving key. Night Owls take game 2 of this series, and it's a 2-0 lead. Are you shocked by that?
A little bit, yes and no. The Night Owls did have that Challengers tournament to really get their competitive juices flowing and see some live pitching. They got to play against the ones. They got to play against a good Kingsman team. And, they just looked like they were a little bit more on their game tonight than the Legends. But expect the Legends to look a little better here in Game 3. They're kind of fired up right now. They just lost 2 games. They're going to be looking ready to go.
Are you... You got that one kind of phone camera right here. Get over to twitch.tv/Premier Wiffle. I mean, our camera crew and production staff really does a good job kind of giving you multiple looks. Love to have you over here. Throw us a subscription, throw us a follow at least, and get involved in Premier League Wiffle. You've seen 2 great games there, one by the Night Owls, but they're very close. Legends getting some momentum there in that 6th inning. Let's see if they can carry it over a little bit.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be Jason Walker, who we've talked about him a lot as a hitter in this series. But, a really good pickup as far as another arm for the Night Owls, which they need, because we've seen them really struggle when they get down to their bullpen.
Yeah, it was a good move by the Owls. Nick Devela traded Tony Daly to pick up Jason Walker, who's going to be at every single game.
Right.
He's going to be able to eat up innings when Dalby and Stein aren't here.
Right.
He's got a good slider. Interesting fact about Jason Walker, he's the only pitcher in PLW to do what, Jim?
To throw a perfect game.
To throw a perfect game.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
He's the only person to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, great call. Yeah, and he's going to, and no shot at Petrovsky or Hutter, but we've seen the Night Owls really struggle with walks when those guys got a pitch. So it prevents those guys from just focusing on hitting and not having to worry about coming in and pitch games. And if they do have to come in, then the series is probably already lost anyway.
Yeah, yep.
So Night Owls with a somewhat surprising 2-0 edge in this series. Legends will look to salvage game 3 here, as Walker's going to feature, kind of like Billy Osgood, with it's just a lot of sliders, slurves, tight sliders, and he's got a little screwball too, if I remember right.
Well, I'll tell you what Walker has. He has that big Billy Osgood slider, like you said. He also has a little bit of we call it the parachute pitch. It's something that Trench throws.
Yeah, Trench throws that,
Yeah, so Walker has his own version of it that'll get some people, that'll kind of drop straight down, and it's really effective off of his slider. So if you're sitting slider and you're waiting for that to go, it'll come and drop on you. He throws it out of the same arm slot, and that's why hitters have some problems with Jason Walker.
Interesting. Well, if you're booking this game, Adam, what are we setting our line here?
I'm saying you're going to go even money?
Yeah, I'd say keep more of the same, right?
Yeah, even money in this game. Looks like we got a lot of points in. We have 34,000 on the Legends, 27,000 on the Night Owls. Looks like everyone's still favoring the Legends here, even though they dropped 2 games, Jim.
Yeah, love the interaction from our viewers here. Love that you guys are liking what you're seeing here. Shoot us a follow, shoot us a subscription, and give you a little shout out here. Really appreciate it, as we have game 3 of the Legends and the Night Owls. Jason Walker versus, what do you think for the Legends here?
Well, you could go with Billy Osgood on the mound, but it looks like they've been using him more in a relief role. They could have JT Church on the mound.
That was the name I had in my head.
Yeah. So we'll see here. Both teams have a lot of innings left from their pitchers, so the bullpens are going to be deep here. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in this rubber match.
There's a guy, Derek Crowell wasn't playing in game 2 either.
Oh, wow.
Crowell and Osgood out of that lineup. Brad Ogden really kind of mixing things up. I think I cost him that game there.
Yeah. I mean, if you have both Billy and Decal in a game that close.
Yeah, something to consider there. And doesn't go with the pinch hit option. Trusts his guys, but yeah, the Legends are a team that have been 1 or 2 games out of it for multiple seasons. So
last season, if they would have won 1 more game, then they're in the playoffs.
Interesting. Well, here we go. Get it cracking here. Derek Corral leading off against Jason Walker, game 3. Legends looking to salvage. And there's the slider. Not quite the parachute one, but more of the Osgood style slider there in for strike 1.
Yeah, he changes speeds on his sliders and his kind of drop ball. And something else you'll see him throw sometimes, a little more rare, is a riser pitch that can kind of take you by surprise.
A pitch I'm trying to learn myself.
Maybe throws 3 or 4 a game.
Oh, that's high fly, but it's windy, and I can't see it. It looks like it's out of play.
Home run. Oh, sorry.
Corral taking a huge swing at that. Good cut there. That's the kind of cuts I'm looking for. Here's a 1-2. Drop ball. That's crushed, but it's foul. Corral seeing it well early. Let's see if the Legends can build off that run-scoring inning in the 6th of game 2. Slider gets a bat on it. Devela there at second base for the putout.
Wow, Jim, that ball broke so much, and I'm shocked to see how Corral even got a piece of that. After opening up on the other 2 balls. He was able to keep his hands back and hit a line drive.
That was a foot outside. Here's Osgood. Pitch just missing inside.
I think Osgood sees Walker well. Expect him to have some good at-bats against Jason tonight.
And he's ahead in the count here. What's up, Nick? Good to see you, man. Ready for tomorrow night for my Warbirds. Absolutely.
Yeah, tomorrow night, Warbirds versus Snappers, big
Yep.
series. Looking forward to watching that
Yeah,
one.
good
I'll be watching that
rivalry.
from home.
And that's right down the middle, 3-2 to Osgood. Yeah, Snappers, Warbirds tomorrow. Check us out.
Little chatter there between Osgood and Walker there on that pitch he took down the middle.
And that's away. And here's the walk coming into play early here, which we haven't seen in this series yet. So a little bit of a wrinkle thrown in this game already. As you hear that wind picking up, Adam.
Yep.
And that's a fair ball. Third out at second. Here's Devela looking for the double play, and he might have it a little bit late at 5-4-5. And it looks like we have that monitor working again out there.
That was a fair ball. Fair ball. Fair ball.
Yeah, definite fair ball there. No question about that. As they,
At second base.
yeah, definite out at second. Devela will take first on the fielder's choice.
Forget, I'm talking to Walker up here.
As Buck's starting to, looks like a school teacher with some bad behavior out there. Buck taking command of this game, our lead umpire to my right.
These teams are fired up. They
Yeah.
want to win this game.
Yeah, this is a big game for both teams early. Wingfield gets the slider, fouls it back. He's behind 0-2.
That's the one you want to hit right there, Jam. He looked like more of a get me over.
Yeah,
That looked like
yeah.
more of the 3-2.
And the height wasn't very good. It's up in the zone.
Yeah. Got away with one there.
And there's a riser you're
Yep,
talking about.
yep.
Nice call, Adam. And that's tough with the win, though. And it's fair. I look like I hit him in fair territory.
Fair ball.
So that's going to put runners on first and second here. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Chris Coleman. I think Chris Coleman's going to see the ball pretty well off Walker. He's going to be able to open up like he wants to do, get his hands out there, maybe rope one of these sliders.
Right.
Walker's have to be real careful with him.
Yeah, Walker, a guy that throws 53, 54, but it always looks 53, 54. As is Stevenson throwing 53, 54, that
Yeah.
looks 65, you know?
It
So,
does.
yeah. So, why? Maybe he'll have a little better timing here. Big spot early in the top of the first. And that's been the bugaboo all night for these legends, just first and second. And you see them walking back to the dugout instead of crossing home plate.
Yeah, but that was a good pitch by Walker, recognizing that Coleman wants to open up and just yank and pull everything to be able to spot that slider down and away. Started it over the plate, opened up, missed it by 3 feet, and they got out of that jam.
And Sansone not hitting that inning, Alex Garcia not hitting that inning. Ogden really playing with the lineup here.
Yeah.
And, man, I mean, if he gets swept the first series of the season, I don't think we're going to be seeing much of that anymore. Interesting stuff. As it is going to be Billy Osgood starting game 3.
Osgood has been their workhorse from the beginning over the years. He's got the most innings pitched with the Legends.
Yeah, and kind of two similar pitchers here. Kind of a fun little matchup between Walker and Osgood.
Yeah. Osgood throws that slider a lot more, will change the speed. He throws the slider a little bit harder, I think, than Walker.
Right.
And he relies on it a lot more.
Oh, should be a fun matchup. Night Owls really licking their chops here. They smell a sweep.
Oh, they do. They after the season they had last year, they'd love to come out here and win the first 3.
Yeah, great point. I think they lost their last at least 8 last year. They lost their last 8 games, and to come out with a sweep to start the season, that must be a real big breath of fresh air for Nick Devela.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, whether they win or lose this game, they would be in first place.
Right.
If they win this game, they'll have sole possession of first place in the
Yeah, the
first
first
week.
2 series have gone 2 out of 3 for each team. So yeah, sweep would be our first sweep of the season. Osgood misses inside there at 47.
That's one Barry Hutter needs to stick with a little bit longer. Seemed like he gave up on that.
Yeah, good point. And that's high to center. Not enough. Man, wind blowing in. That's very rare for this field, Adam.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting
I haven't talked
tonight.
about the new stadium too much, as we'll start getting more into that more with pictures and stuff as that
Right.
gets being built. But that might be a little bit different position in this one. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, this field facing south to north. So the wind in Vegas, that's a tough one there, right to Osgood.
Very unfortunate there for AJ Jim.
You'll hate those ones.
Yeah.
Top spin ground balls that go fair. But yeah, the wind in Vegas often coming out of the south, and this field home plate goes south to north. So wind typically blows out here, but not tonight. Coming from the north. And that's why you see some lower scores. Nice pitch from Osgood, 0-2.
was a nice like change riser. Just kind of floated there. It rose and
Yeah, Mayo not seeing that very well. That wasn't particularly close.
no, that wasn't a particularly good swing either,
No,
Jim.
walks have not been a priority for either team tonight, even though the Legends did scratch one across in the first. And that's a storyline in this game. Manager Nick Devela, I mean, had Mayo pitch so well in game one, has to be waiting to use him here if Walker has trouble with walks.
Yeah, who does Devela go to if Jason walks out of this game? Does he go to Mayo or does he go to Towers?
Yeah, Towers also pitched very well. So I would think Mayo because they just saw Towers and
Yeah.
maybe a little recency there.
And you could always go Mayo and then go back to Towers.
Sure.
But yeah, I would go with Mayo. He's my veteran. Unless there's a big lead, I might want to get some more experience with Towers on the mound if we had a big cushion.
Absolutely. Here's JT Church really trying to get him going here. Ogden showing some confidence in his 6-hole hitter. Takes ball one and then kind of gets in on the hands again there.
Slaps that one down the line into
Yeah.
the trees.
Seen multiple Legends hitters do that. And a nice check swing there, not very competitive. Header fields. And that's into the ground though. And another error.
Get on first.
So this is a moment where Walker he'll get on his teammates a little bit.
Right.
See what he does here.
A little long face from Walker there. He's got it. Yeah, that's part of the game.
He has gotten better about that.
It's going to be Corral now. I mean, yeah, definitely frustrating, but got to come back and throw strikes. And Corral, that's to right. Who is that out there? No, it's Josh Towers. Making the put out for the first out.
Made it look easy.
But keep giving this Legends team's base runners. I know we've been saying it all night, but only a matter of time.
Runner on first for Osgood.
Oh, man. Pulls the
That
chat.
bat goes all the way
It hit the net. That went all the way. That was almost gone.
deep in the left field. I got it. This is just in from the umpire buck. Is a foul. That is a foul bat. A foul bat.
Chad Phillips known for throwing the bat like that.
That just shows how nasty that slider is by Walker.
Well, that does go down as a long strike, I guess we can say. 0-2. Oh, that just missed.
How do you
Wow.
lay off that, Jim?
My goodness. I think he was fooled completely there. 1-2. And another one.
Yep.
Tying up these hitters.
And so that's what I was talking about there. From that same arm angle, he has that sharp slider
Yep.
and then that drop ball there, and Billy wasn't able to adjust.
Nice bounce back from Walker after the error. That's how you make up for an error there. Go right after the next hitter. Devela popped up,
Wind gets that a little bit.
underneath it, and dispatched as we cruise into the third. I mean, it's 7:52. Adam, I thought your series last night went
man.
fast. I mean, I got home at about 9:30 last night.
Yeah.
It's 7:52, and we are in the, already pretty well into game 3 here.
I get my weekly massage. I have my masseuse from an app. It's like an Uber app, and you get a professional
Oh, it comes to
licensed
you.
massage, and I do that once a week. And her only availability was like 9 p.m. tonight. She couldn't go any later.
Ooh, wow.
But man, I could have booked that one.
I think your schedule's
Yeah.
opening up, Adam. Yes.
Yeah, well, it's
There is
too
time
late
to put-
now. It's too late now. Yeah, so she'll be there at 9:30 in the morning. It's the time I get to be away from my phone.
Yep.
I don't look at my phone and can just kind of relax, and it's almost like meditating.
I'm really into that stuff, Adam. Yeah, I mean, I'm a professional sales guy for a career, so on my phone all day. Try to spend 5 minutes off my phone in the morning.
Yeah, I do 90 minutes.
Yeah, dedicate. For me, it's 5, but yeah, I do like the meditation. Spend 5 minutes with
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah,
and massage another great way to do that.
that's great. Meditate if you can get in the sun a little bit too.
Yep, get some vitamin D in you. I might take that some information on that masseuse, Adam.
Yeah, her name's Shannon. I can give you her contact
I
info.
like that. Here's Towers, who after that double in his first at bat in game 1,
Yeah.
needs to get himself going offensively. Ooh, 58 though. And he'll stick around for another pitch. Nice tight slider there from Osgood, mixing it up. And there's a loopy one. That's ripped up the middle from Towers.
Yeah, not a very good pitch there by Billy.
Yeah, I probably would have stuck with the tight one. It looks like he had Towers pretty fooled there.
Yeah.
But leaves that one over the plate, and he's able to rip it into center. And it's a lead-off base hit for the Night Owls. If they strike first, then the seeds of doubt start to get planted. Here's Baker, who at this point, it's got to be sliders inside to this guy. Don't want to let him get extended.
Yeah, he hasn't really shown the ability to pull the ball too much yet.
Agreed.
With any kind of authority.
And Osgood driving down to the side on that one, almost submarine style. As you see Stevenson in street clothes. Looks like he's done for the night. Oh, great eye there is Baker.
Yeah, that's what I'm impressed with Baker.
Yeah.
You know, he knows he can go the other way. He gets a pitch like that to go the other way, but he recognizes it's a ball and doesn't swing. And there's another walk for Baker.
Osgood aiming that one in there. Not a very competitive pitch. And it's first and second, nobody out here in the second inning. Night Owls. Blood in the water for the Night Owls. The rattlesnake is coiled up, ready to strike. The manager, Nick Devela,
Back in the lineup here. 2 runners on.
takes down. And Osgood, in his bullpen appearance in game 1, or his relief appearance, excuse me, had command issues as well in that appearance. And that's ripped in the 5-6 hole. That's through for the first run of this game.
I tell you, Jim, it didn't look like Chris Coleman at shortstop was ready for that ball. Was he even looking?
He was wrong-footed. It looked like he was on his left.
Yeah.
The weight was on the left side, and it went to his right. I think he wrong-footed him there, and his inexperience in the infield has proven costly.
And that's going to bring a run home for the Owls
I think
here.
some other Premier League players make that stop. And not done yet. First and second, nobody out still. It's a nice, good pitch there from Billy.
Oh, Barry has to be ready for that pitch. Smack it into the right
Harley
field.
Jr. said he's got bad knees. Well, shortstop's not a great position for a guy with bad knees.
Ooh, Barry wasn't... Fool me once, Jim.
Yeah.
Fool me again? How does it go?
Here's the 1-2. Big spot here. Nice bounce back Osgood. Key pitch.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. It looked like a hard kind of cutter down.
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do with some other pitches. He threw a 3-1 or a 2-1 pitch really bad. And, yeah, I think he's trying to find that pitch a little bit. Found it there. Big spot for Petrovsky.
He can really break this game open here, Jim.
Yep. Slider right at my face there. I'm able to evade that. And that was a good pitch to hit for Petrovsky.
Yeah, he's got to handle that
Yep.
pitch. He's got to handle that one. Now he's down 0-2.
And it's a ground ball, the 5-6 hole again, and it's through. That one a little more legit than the first one, but it's going to bring home Kyle Baker, and it's 2-0 Night Owls. And the Night Owls can taste the sweep now.
Looks like they're going to make a defensive change here and bring Casey Taravella over to short.
Yeah. Coleman not moving very well over there at short. And another dangerous hitter in Brandon Mayo up. First and second, one out. As the Night Owls just keep rolling him over here. That misses down. That's ripped. And through the legs,
Steps there.
Wakefield has the double play for sure. Oh my goodness, and that's going to cost them again. As the Legends, the defensive errors from the Legends tonight have been very costly. That ball got to third in less than a second. I mean,
It did. If he just hangs on and throws that ball, what I'm wondering, Jim, is that ball got caught in his finger or something? It
maybe somewhere else.
didn't seem like he had a good grip and elected to hold it instead of throw it away. and
Definitely
figured it
hit
was
him
too
into the
late.
midsection, and he's saying, "I'm done at third base."
Oh,
And that whip, it's just a plastic ball out.
I see what you're saying. Oh, you got him in the...
I think got him there. I think a little mid-drift area.
Holy
Yes,
huevos.
a little in between the groins, we should say. And that's chopped by Towers. And that should retire the side. An out was recorded there at third. No extra damage done, but the Night Owls take a 2-0 lead. And the brooms are out of the closet, Adam. They're starting to dust off those brooms and going to put it to use pretty soon if the Legends don't strike back.
I mean, what game is this? It's 2-0. I can't, if you just start it.
All these games have been 2-0.
2-0. They did kind of get that one
Right.
to make it 2-1, but here we are again, 2-0, Jim. Wow.
Walker does have one walk here, so he's pitching, but plenty of reserves available for the Night Owls as Mayo threw a complete game in game 1. He has 3 innings left. Towers a complete game. He has 3 innings left.
Yeah, Walker could be aggressive here. If he gets in a tight spot,
Yeah.
he doesn't need to be given a cookie.
Agreed. And that's what the teams can do. They have deep pitching staffs like that. They can go and not have to, like the ones did that against the Bombers. They have 4 or 5 guys that can pitch.
Yep.
Don't have to worry about walks so much when you have such a bullpen of arms like that. And first pitch swinging is Wigfield. He pops that up. Windy up there, but a nice play by manager Devela. Records the first out. And just been a lot of weak first pitch outs like that today from the Legends. Not their usual selves.
Yeah. Here's Coleman.
Coleman, let's take it inside. Let's see if he can do some damage here. Nice pitch.
Walker did a great job of setting him up. He comes and throws, I guess what you call the fastball right there, and then same arm slot, slider, swing and a miss.
Yeah, and out in front trying to pull that. And he tries to pull that too, and it's not going to work. If that front shoulder continues to fly open like that, if that's the first thing that happens in your swing, you're just never going to have a chance to reach that outside pipe.
Yeah, he's going to have to make an adjustment. PLW pitchers aren't going to give him something. He's just going to be able to yank down the line every time.
Right. And that is the scouting there, is if he does get something to hit, it's going down the line.
Yep.
Yeah, and that kind of swing there. And Walker does a good job staying away, and he's never going to get hurt out there with that kind of swing.
Makes quick work of Church there.
Man, that inning felt like it was less than a minute.
Oh, that was so quick.
First pitch pop-up, a weak pop-up on the second batter, and then 2 pitches and gone. Those are demoralizing there.
Yeah, indeed. And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the third.
Yeah, those are the kind of innings that make a 2-0 lead feel like a 4-0 lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy, we have a long way back here.
Just had a rough inning too, and now you're just like right back on the field. You haven't had a chance to rest your feet.
Right, and Osgood's working off of a walk here now, so.
Looks like the Legends are talking a little bit about their defense, trying to figure out what they want to do there, Jim.
As Wigfield looks like he's recovered from that, whatever he took over there at third base. But he's had a couple times tonight where the ball's come to him, hasn't really known what to do with it.
Yeah.
So that's something the Legends need to clean up, and defense is always going to be their bugaboo.
Yeah, one thing I try to do with Sand Vipers is when I'm on the field is just make sure everybody knows what's going on.
Yeah,
how
you
many
guys
outs
are good
there
at that. Yeah, you guys communicate well.
Now with Tavano and Hicks, they've both played, professional baseball. They played through college. They know, situations and what to do. Trench played in high school. We love Trench, but he doesn't have that hardcore baseball brain in there.
Right.
So
he's played with you guys enough, though. He's pretty astute with where to go with the ball. I mean, it's the old knowing what to do with it before it's hit.
Absolutely.
And sometimes just communicating back and forth. Hey, I'm going here.
That's what we do in the infield.
Key.
Me, Trench, Tavano, Hicks always talk to each other.
And that's ripped up the middle as
Kyle Baker.
Is that Kyle Baker again? Is that a double?
Third hit of the night.
No, it's cut off by Corral, but Kyle Baker's been a big story tonight.
So he is 3. Here's a stat line, Jim. He's 3 for 4 with 2 walks.
Yeah, that'll make any lineup in the PLW. Oh, wow, Devela, that's short there.
Amazing play.
That's a great play. He catches that on the fly.
I think the Legends just found their new shortstop.
Yeah, might have saved a couple runs with him there.
The problem is he's also their best outfielder. Without him in the outfield.
I think that ball more caught him than he caught that thing.
I can tell you if the Legends can find somebody else in the outfield that can roam around and let Devela play short, it'd be deadly.
Wow, what a play there. And that's smacked by Barry Hutter. And it's off the top of the container for a triple. That's going to score a run. Kyle Baker coming in to score to make it 3-0.
Kyle Baker's been touching home plate a lot tonight, Jim.
Yes, he has.
Devela has to be real happy with this pickup.
Devela pulling all the strings tonight. Got a pitch, that pitch hit appearance. I think that was his first hit was a pitch hit appearance.
Yep.
Again, the go-ahead run. Yeah, you're right. Great work. He's got to be feeling great about that. And Barry Hutter's been a consistent contributor all night as well.
A little more on Kyle Baker later.
And that's ripped through Devela that time. That's through everybody to the wall. And that's a double for Petrovsky.
Ooh, and the wheels have come off here in the bottom of the third, Jim.
Yep, Hutter comes in to score. It's 4-0. And the Night Owls you see the good body language, good swagger coming on that side of the field. Let's see if Mayo can keep it going. Oh, good eye there. Sees that pitch, recognized it early, and takes it low.
Almost looks like a circle change to the way he throws that.
And the slider, right on the inside pipe. Good pitch.
Same arm angle. Just got to be ready to open up on that.
Night Owl's not done here. Only one away. Big third inning rally. And that's smack to center.
Right to Coleman.
Right to Coleman, positioned well. Remember, no base running here in the PLW. The only base running you do see is a tag play from, if Petrosky's on third there, he can tag and come home. But
Yeah, that's right, Jim.
little
Only a
gamesmanship.
sacrifice fly, that's all. They like to play around here a little bit.
yeah, have some fun. That's what we're all here for. Here's Towers in a good 2-out spot.
Looking for a 2-out RBI here. Josh Towers at the plate facing Billy Osgood.
Gets a pitch to hit, and that's ripped to the 3-4 hole. And is that going to get to the wall? No, it's stopped. A nice play by Coleman, but more damage for the Night Owls as Petrosky comes around to score for the 5th run.
Single is all it needed. And what is that going to do, Jim? That's going to bring up Kyle Baker back to the
Kyle
plate.
Baker back?
3 for 4, 2 walks tonight.
My guy.
Looking to be maybe the steal of the draft.
I mean, we got to start talking about who's coming up to the booth.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's Kyle Baker.
It's going to be Kyle Baker.
Yeah, he's had a great night. And he's not done yet.
Oh, Jim,
No.
what did I tell you?
That's beautiful.
Oh, man. 4 for 5 tonight.
Wow.
Just missed getting an RBI.
And I
there.
thought that was going for the double off the bat.
Yeah. So I think the league is going to know to put 2 infielders over there on the pool side.
And that'll be it for Billy Osgood. It's going to be Derek Corral coming in, his season 4 spring debut for the Legends. More of a getting in work appearance here as the Legends down 5 now and still with 2 runners on base.
This shows me a lot about Brad Ogden's plans for the season.
Yeah.
By going to Derek Corral here, JT Church, who's on the roster and drafted as a pitcher, has seen no innings tonight. So it sounds like he's going to be going to Derek Corral in the future, and that must be in his future plans to use by electing not to get JT Church any innings right now.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, you got Stevenson and Sansone in street clothes. I think maybe the plan going into tonight was just to kind of roll the balls out, and it kind of feels like that approach here for the Legends.
Maybe the plan was like, okay, these are the games you're playing, these are the games you're not playing well in advance. Let's just get through the opening night, and then we can kind of adjust from there.
I mean, fair enough. It's a 54-game season. Sansone does have a new hip. I can see why they don't want to rush him into action.
Yeah.
But a sweep here to the first series of the year that's going to be a early hill to climb for these Legends, who are already not picked to.
Yeah. If you look at an MLB season, 162 games, these are 54. This is like going 0-9 to
Right.
start the
Yeah.
season.
Good point. Yeah. 0-9. General manager's already on the phone with making trade offers there.
Yeah.
If you start 0-9, and Devela the other way.
I like to see that from Devela, staying back on the ball, going backside with it a little bit. But Devela needs to get out of the batter's box. A veteran player can't just be standing there with his thumb up his... he gets hit by the ball, it's a double play, doesn't matter.
Yeah, there was 2 outs there.
Yeah.
I like to do a little dance there, a little distraction.
Yeah.
No.
Devela did come by, let me know there's 2 outs.
A bit of Bush League, maybe. Yeah.
We love you, Nick. We love you, Nick.
And Devela's managed a heck of a series, and he's found he's got a new little tool there in Kyle Baker. He's got to be elated with that.
He was really happy when he announced Kyle Baker 11th overall as well.
And that's the great thing with the draft. Josh Towers, former MLB player.
Yep.
Obviously a huge thing for the league to have that. But the draft pick we're talking about tonight, Towers has had a great night. But Kyle Baker, that's the beautiful part of this game.
Yeah. We had Kyle Baker on our radar there. We chose Glenn Meadows over Kyle Baker. We'll see how that plans out. We still have a lot of faith in Meadows.
Yeah, you got him some playing time last night. Got a lot of your guys some playing time last night. Kyle Baker, the unexpected standout of this series, and I love seeing stuff like that. As that's chopped, and that's inching back, not going to quite get fair. Mayo picks it up foul. As Jason Walker goes to work here in the top of the 4th, and he's ahead 0-2. Corral takes down 5-0. I'm not going to put a cap on this series just yet. Legends have shown more than enough power to get back in this thing. Ground ball short. Hutter fields cleanly, fires. That's into the ground for a leadoff error.
I'll tell you what, Hutter has not looked... Wait, that's not Hutter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has not looked good on defense tonight.
No,
2 throws, he went short. Some other balls he didn't quite knock down. Flat-footed a little bit, like you said.
Right. And that's going to be it for Hutter. It's going to be Maddie Levine going to come in there. And those are little things that not hurting you tonight, but you absolutely can lose you games down the road. So even though you're coming out with a sweep or a possible sweep, those are things I would discuss if I'm Nick Devela, saying, "Hey boys, still need to clean up the defense a little bit." Osgood fouled straight back.
That's the type of pitch that Osgood can really handle there.
Yeah, he'd like to get his back going. That's grounded foul.
That one not so much in his wheelhouse. He was able to foul it off. See if he can get something hanging from Walker. Walker might want to go to the riser here. The riser might be what he goes for.
No, it's the slider, and it's fouled back. A good swing as Osgood saw that one.
Can't throw that to Billy. I'm surprised Billy's missing that hanger.
Yeah, I've only seen that riser once tonight from Walker. It looked good when he threw it, though. And that's hit center field. Ranging to his right as Josh Towers puts that away.
You know, Walker's just here. He knows he has a 5-run lead, and he's just trying to throw
strikes.
every
Yeah,
time.
Stick with your slider until they.
And that's what he's doing.
Absolutely. Save some innings. I mean, if they get 3 complete games, and that's ripped into the gap, though. Going to be a single for Casey Taravella. Picked up on a hop by Petrowski, first and second.
Well, Legends do have something brewing here. It's going to bring up Ethan Wigfield, runners on first and second. I believe we just have one out here, Jim.
Yeah, just the one out. Wigfield flared to right his last time up. Going to take a slider right there, but over his head with where he's positioned in the batter's box.
Yeah. He'll learn eventually, or you know, maybe he's comfortable there.
Yeah.
Everyone's a little different.
And that's trouble and picked up. Foul. Got to get to that. What do we call that? A horizontal white line there, to be fair.
Oh, that's the cheap line. Cheap line. It has to go past the cheap line.
Okay.
To be a fair
Never heard
ball.
it called that, Adam.
Yeah. That's a wiffle ball term. Every wiffle ball field has it.
Okay.
To get rid of like the cheap hits.
Got you. Nice job fighting that off from Wigfield.
Yeah, his hips went way too early, but he was able to keep his hands there and get a piece. Good thing he didn't put that in play.
Gotta get back in the zone here. And that's fouled off his foot. Wigfield showing some resistance here.
If I'm Wigfield here off of Walker, I'm looking to go to center field so I can stay back on that ball and keep my shoulder in. Oh, but he put it there.
Chases the slider.
Really a nasty pitch, Jim.
Man, 2 away and a familiar sight here. Legends have runners on, but they're not crossing home plate. That starts to wear on you after 3 games. That's ripped down the line, as we've discussed with Coleman. If he does get a pitch to hit, it's going there.
Yeah.
Let's see if Walker stays out of that wheelhouse. I'm going to go even more inside for a ball. 1 and 2. Be a really, really good thing for the Night Owls to have 3 pitchers go complete games. And that gets through into the 5-6 hole. And that's going to be a run for the Legends. Clean through the 5-6 hole. Coming around to score is Derek Corral. And it's 5-1 now. Chipping away at this lead here in the 4th. And you know, with Coleman, that ball way outside, you know, pulls it, finds the 5-6 hole there.
Yeah, that time it worked out for him. Picked up his first RBI of his PLW career.
Yeah, good milestone for Coleman. Here's Church.
Church finally swings at that one. He's been taking that one in the inside corner.
1 and 2 outs, tough spot. See if he gets the same pitch. He gets a tighter slider that goes low and in and swung over the top. And the Legends tack a run on, but still trail 5-1.
An unearned run, I might add. So
That's true, good point.
Against Walker.
Yeah, leadoff Corral did reach on a error from Hutter, who is immediately replaced.
Yep.
Devela showing a ruthless style there as manager, immediately pulling him after the error.
Is it ruthless? He made about 4 errors. Where do you draw the line? I mean, I think I would go maybe 3 errors. If Hicks made 4 errors, I'm doing something.
Right? Yeah. No.
You know, at least give him a break mentally.
I mean, sad for you guys. Game 2, a little error cost you that second game last night.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, defense, you got, but also balanced it out with some incredible defense at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, each of our infielders, all four of us threw one that was low. It's just unfortunate that one happened to be in a bigger spot, but, you know, four of us did it. It didn't matter when it was.
A long-term outlook, right, Adam?
Yeah,
That's what we like to focus on. I like that. And here's Corral in for his second inning of work here. Bottom of the fourth, game 3 of this series.
Good pitch by Corral there.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. Well located. And fouled back by Barry. Barry's had a nice day today. Only home run of the night.
Looks like Barry has a tough time on a curveball that's going to hit that top inside zone.
Yeah, some hitters like the ball down. Other guys like it in that zone. They get tied up on high pitches sometimes.
Oh, baby, he says, as Corral throws that right into the ground. Looked like he had a changeup grip there.
Knuckleball there.
Okay,
no rotation on that.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw it right into Shaw's grip. Ground ball midfield in there. No runners on base. That's strange. Works out though. And foot is not a rule anymore. You can field with foot like that.
No, you can't. It just can't be intentional.
That didn't look intentional.
That didn't look intentional to me.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a kick and then there's like reaching out with, you have to move your foot, you know, so you know that will go down as intentional.
Here's Petrovsky with one away. Ooh, good slider there. Gets Petrovsky to chase. And maybe Corral's serviceable for the Legends.
Yeah, Brad Ogden does have some confidence in him. I mean, JT had a pretty good season, and it looks like still Corral's coming in over JT here.
Yeah, no innings for JT Church. Maybe, still some innings left in this game. Maybe we'll see a change. And man, maybe we'll see a change with pitches like that.
He's got a chance to kind of figure some stuff out here.
Right. Yes, no doubt. Sometimes when you're learning new stuff, it goes like that. There's a screwball. Gets in on Petrovsky.
Still trying to see his hand there, Jim. If he's throwing a knuckleball every time, I think he is. Look at that on the camera there. It looks like a knuckleball grip.
Oh yeah, he's got little spiked fingers too. No, he's got like a splitter grip there. Interesting. It works. Top pipe. Nice job.
Yeah, AJ didn't like that. Well, nobody on here. Looking good for decal.
Yeah, put up the 0 after you score. Never know, and a chip away each inning. Still plenty of time in this game.
Yeah.
6 outs for the Legends. And he's there hitting the pan there again at 53 for strike 2.
Ugh. What is he throwing?
Yeah, hard to tell. It's pretty straight, but it's got a little movement. It's dancing a little bit. Pretty sharp slider there.
1-2 count. 2 outs. 2-2.
And look at that. Our poll has ended. Kyle Baker has won it. He's coming to the booth.
All right.
So we do get to see Kyle Baker. Good for him. And that is a knuckleball, the way that's dancing. Communication's big, though, and it doesn't happen between the Legends there.
And that ball hits the wall, Jim.
Goes for a double and more poor defense out of this Legends side. I just think you got to let Devela handle that. He's shown to be the more capable defender.
Yeah, that's just the case of a rookie out there. Devela just needs to be a little more vocal, maybe, to take control of that.
Very interesting, but instead of an easy inning for Corral, he now has a little bit of a laborious situation with the lefty Josh Towers up. And that's hit to second. Garcia thinks it's a force out. It's not. And they're able to get away with it.
I think that was a little bit of a late stop.
That looked late.
Yeah, it did look late. We see the replay here. It's thrown in.
Let's take a look. This is going to be tough. Oh, it's close. He had 4.94. It's not like it's an easy one, but he's safe. And honestly, Adam, you can't do that. You cannot. It's just not knowing what to do with the ball before it's hit.
You make a mistake. You throw it at second. There's no force out, and then you have to rush to do something
It's not like we're getting screwed by a call here. You just didn't really know what was going on. And you got to pay the price for that. So it averages out to 5 seconds. Matt Patricus had 4.94 on his watch.
But here
5.07 here.
Mayo should be going over to third or no? Yeah, Mayo would go to third there.
There's a double in the wall.
First and third.
First and third.
First and third.
Yep.
Yeah, that ball moved the runner to third.
He was on second base. He's going to go to third.
Yep.
There's no error. It's just a shitty fielder's choice that he's saying.
Looks like they're confused about the
controversy.
rules here. Yeah.
So he's going to third.
So we got first and third here.
I'm telling you, we gotta have Chad Phillips just on a speed dial here.
Up on the plate.
As these guys, I'm not, the Legends are upset about the call, Adam.
Oh, they
I don't
are.
think they
They're-
have much of a case.
No, they don't. And they're down 5-1 right here.
Right, I
they're not
understand they're
feeling too
frustrated.
good. They should have been out of the inning.
Hey, we're going to challenge that one. I'm going to use my challenge. I'm going to challenge that one.
It's okay. We're gonna go.
All right, a little pause here.
Yeah, we haven't discussed the challenges much.
That he won't advance a runner.
I'm saying that the time is off. 497 and your 507 was stopped way late. It's boring. We got a 481, we got a 497 and a 507.
If he
I'm
challenges.
dealing with a phone, not a stopwatch.
I know, bro. That's why I'm going to challenge it. That's why we get the challenge,
Okay,
right?
so how do we challenge this?
Interesting situation here.
So they can challenge. If they're wrong, they can't challenge.
So the challenge is this year, a little wrinkle we're adding to the league this year is a challenge rule with the time here. So manager Brad Ogden wants to challenge, obviously, the 5-second timer. This was discussed in the first two series, but not used. It's being used now. What we're going to do is go back to the replay and see if our lead umpire stopped the watch a little late here. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah.
We have two watches that are below 5 seconds. Is that what I'm hearing?
It could be, and you can go downstairs, sometimes down below.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing is kind of focusing. They're not announcing like us, and it's not our job to know the challenge. So
Yeah, something I'm even getting a little more familiar with is kind of long off season is this new little wrinkle. So being used for the first time tonight. So apologies to our viewers if I'm a little lax on it, but
we just want to make sure we get the calls right.
Yeah.
Yep.
the challenge can only be used on timer issues, right? Cannot be used for any other calls, if I understand
We
that
haven't
correctly?
really defined that yet.
Okay.
So, it'll be a little bit loose this season until we can kind of define it. Maybe after a couple weeks, we'll start to continue to approve that.
Well, first pitch, and nothing mattered anyway. I don't think that challenge was upheld.
So, the challenge it made it. They did say it was an out.
Yeah.
And then Kyle Baker makes his second out of the night. Ended up 4 for 6. A little ground there to
Something we're gonna
decal.
we're gonna brush the dust off that challenge rule a little bit here, and we'll get that better explained a little bit.
It was Chris Warfield who brought it up maybe in season 2, and so we were going to do it in season 3, and then no one really remembered it.
Right.
We haven't really put it into too much writing, so
Right.
I want it to be in writing, and I want it to be there so people don't abuse it,
Right, yeah.
And so kind of set rules. Most people don't even think about it, and it's not really defined. So
Needs a little more process and procedure behind it, I'd say, yeah.
I think it's good. It was kind of brought up tonight so we can get together in the executive board and try to define that a little better. The point is just to get the calls right so everyone feels that it's a fair game.
Sure. And the Legends, they're going to feel like they're still in this thing and want the momentum that they got from that run in the 4th. Jason Walker here pitching well into the 5th inning now. Top of 5, nobody out. Derek Corral leading off. He's hit some balls hard tonight. And he fouls that one back into the zone. That counts as if he fouls that back again, that'll be a strikeout.
Catcher drops the first one, but never the second one.
Fouled back, but that hops into the zone, doesn't go straight into the zone. Corral catching a little break there.
Choked that ball a little bit. Got away from him.
And it's 1-2. Slider, that's ripped into left. And that's off of Petrosky, and that hit the wall, I believe.
Ooh. I see it hit the wall. Let's look at the replay.
Yeah, it's going to hit the ground and then the wall is what I got. And Petrosky, an honor system call there, is going to call it a double from left.
Okay,
That's
so
off his body on the ground, kicked into the wall.
Okay, so that's gonna be a double. It hit the wall in
Lead off
the air.
double though. That's Osgood really tight up on that slider. As it's a new bat change, maybe he'll do it. Interesting. Legends could push across a couple here and make the 6th inning really interesting. The chip away strategy.
Yeah, single here. Puts another run on the board.
And that's flared. Just foul. Walker's going to try to strand Corral at second. 1 and 2. Slider. Oh, just inside. Goodness gracious. What a take there. Takes another one. Gets the count back.
All right, this is getting interesting here, Jim.
Yeah, it is. Walker does have a walk. And that's fouled back. Misses the zone.
Quite the battle brewing here.
Legends looking to punch back into this contest. Swing and a miss at a pitch out of the strike zone will cost Osgood.
Was that like a failed riser that still succeeded with something?
Yeah, it was a straight ball for sure. Yeah, interesting pitch there from Walker. But it gets the job done. Here's Devela. Takes outside.
Very important run there on second,
A
Jim.
little bit of tension out here in this 5th inning. And that's flared. That's fair ball. And that's going to be a one-hop double into the wall and right.
Huge. That was a great swing by Devela that I just haven't seen from him before.
I haven't seen him go that way much at all. He swung the bat well tonight. Around the score comes Corral, his 2nd run of this game. 5-2 Night Owls as the Legends continue to chip away at this advantage.
Yeah, very impressive at bat. Very impressive swing there. That puts him on second. Now they have a chance to trade places here with Ethan Whitfield to plate.
Whitfield chopper to third, fielded by Baker. The lefty fires it into the backstop for out number 2. Not a productive out there.
Chris Coleman with an RBI this game. Hit one through the 5-6 hole. If he can do that again, he can put another run on the board for the Legends.
Yeah, good point. If I'm Walker, I'm staying outside, and I'll take my chances with the ball pulled to the right side, to the left side. As you see, what he does, spin on balls inside. If it's outside, it's getting pulled as well.
Yep.
Would definitely be shading Levine towards the 5-6 hole and make him poking up the middle.
I don't even know if I'd have someone over there at second.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, good call. Yeah, why even waste second base here?
You see that pitch was about 6 feet outside, and he still was like almost offered at it.
It's inside there, and we have a full count here.
Try, bud. Come on. You're up by 5. You're up by 3. Stop.
And ball 4 is swung on and missed. Walker gets out of the jam, only giving up 1. But a little more hope for the Legends there as they chip into the deficit. 5-2 heading into the bottom half. Adam, Legends got this thing, or?
I don't know. When I was on board for the Legends, I thought they were going to have that same lineup rolled out every time, where you had everybody with a 900 OPS. Now you have a little bit different look for the Legends in game 2 and 3.
Yeah, really peculiar approach. Yeah, you do have 2 of the best players in this league in street clothes over there on the sideline. So that's an interesting development, and maybe this potential sweep, kind of favors the Night Owls a little much. We have to keep that in mind. That the Legends definitely have not had their best lineup on the field tonight at any time, I think.
Maybe it'll pay off in the long run. So
I think it's an
can't look
investment.
at short term, but
Sure. I mean, you saw Sasai do that last night with Burley. I mean, he didn't have to go that route, but gave him a lot of innings.
Yep.
Paid off a little bit more for him than it has for the Legends.
This might be the last time we see the Night Owls bat tonight.
And Devela knuckleball, and that's the knuckleball you want to handle.
Yeah.
Didn't really do
high,
a whole
let it
lot.
fly,
High.
low, let it go.
Wasn't dancing much. Devela takes a good hack at it and misses. Let's see if the Night Owls can continue to add on in the 5th as they have the first 2 games of this series. Really huge insurance runs they've scored in the 5th inning. They've used this inning to their advantage. Take a little stress off in the 6th. That's up the middle. Through Osgood, a leadoff hit for manager Nick Devela.
On the Night Owls, I'm not comfortable with this 3-run lead. I'm looking to add to
Absolutely not. And good take there from Hutter. He's got a really good kind of view of the strike zone. Takes pitches down and away. Understands what his zone is. And it's right there. He takes a good hack, and he's not going to be happy about missing that one.
Yeah, that's a pitch he can normally handle right there.
Knuckleball, and he swings through it. And that's out number 1 in the 5th. Petrovsky to the plate.
Legends looking to get a ground ball, turn to double play, and get out of this inning.
Yeah, Legends kind of clawing their way back in it. Foul back from AJ.
I like what I'm seeing here tonight from Decal, Jim.
Yeah, Decal's come in and give some really quality relief. It's just too bad the game was just a bit out of hand already. Misses high there. 2-2. Been a great night of WIFFLE here at Hideaway Field. The relegated Night Owls in the fall. Looking for an upstart start in the spring here.
They can hold on here. They'll have sole possession of first place.
A sweep of the Legends would kind of sweep away a lot of demons from the end of that fall season. And that's through the hands of Billy Osgood, and that's going to put first and second.
A potential double play ball there, Jim.
That
Gets
is
through.
a double play ball.
It was hit hard. And here's going to be one of the rookies making his PLW debut, Josh Tucker.
I was wondering when Josh Tucker would get in. So all 3 rookies featuring for the Night Owls tonight. And he's put it in kind of a big spot here.
Yeah.
Let's see if another rookie can come through with a RBI hit.
Tucker with a very late swing.
And he has delivered one.
And
That's
that is
down
in
for
there,
a run. Josh Tucker, everybody making debuts for the Night Owls tonight, and they're all good ones. Nick Devela comes around to score. And defense is the name of the game again for the Legends.
Yep.
And it's 6-2. Insurance again in the 5th inning. All 3 games they've done that. Here's Towers looking to pad his stats.
All their rookies have done something for them
Yeah,
tonight.
Josh Tucker, solid single into left. Low and in pitch. Lefties like it down there.
They do.
Big cut by Towers.
Really saw that ball well, Jim.
Yeah, it was a good swing. And he gets one again, but it's 54 into the pan.
Got above his hands on that one. Got it by him.
Yeah, he's trying to hit that one to the bar. I don't blame him. 2 away here.
3 rookies in a row.
Kyle Baker. He's joining us in the booth after this. It was voted on by our viewers.
Let's see if he can look. They're going to go 2 defenders on the left side for a lefty.
I like it. Don't see this very often, do you?
But there's still a big hole there for him. Baker's more direct to the left side, not up the middle so much. If I'm Osgood, I'll get pushed over to cover that shortstop hole. And that third base line is wide open.
Oh, he's trying to go that way late, and he's really kind of seeing that deep, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kind of handcuffed on that one. Oh, fouls that one back.
Doesn't try to swing too hard.
I like that. Shaking Baker. It's good. Whoa, big slider there from Corral.
Oh, yeah.
Little boomerang pitch.
And just like that, Kyle Baker has himself another full count.
Yeah, this guy's been in full 3-ball counts all night. I love that.
Oh, but he chases there outside.
With the Night Owls add on another crucial insurance run, almost put this thing to bed. Josh Tucker with dagger this time. New players from the Night Owls contributing all night. And it's going to be a pitching change for the Night Owls. Brandon Mayo, complete game shutout, great performance in game 1.
This won't be a save situation.
Yeah, 4 runs. If this tying run gets on base, we'll have a save situation. So
I know Walker loves the ball, and he would have loved to finish this.
yeah, but a good outing from Walker. Really
Absolutely.
good performances on the mound for the Night Owls,
Yep.
and just a positive night all the way around for them. You know,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of defense you can look at, but Devela's really got to be happy with his team. I'm sure at the end of the fall, these guys weren't having a whole lot of fun out there.
No, absolutely not.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
and
don't
to be
do
able to
school-
come and do this
Yeah.
without Randy and Stein shows a lot for what Nick has done for this team in the offseason.
Right, this is as good as I've seen the Night Owls play in a long time, and I didn't catch much of the Challengers tournament, but yeah, good points. Got reinforcements still to come for the Night Owls. This is not their full team. And Church overmatched there. He's been overmatched at the plate a lot tonight. And a guy like Mayo, it's not going to get any easier.
Perennial league leader in strikeouts.
Yeah, is he a record holder for strikeouts?
I think he might be career record holder for strikeouts.
Yeah, you might be
I
right.
think So, yeah.
Career strikeouts. He's been around a while. Really good guy, Brandon Mayo. And over the top of that, 12-6.
Another strikeout for Mayo. Night Owls, even though they were in 10th place, their pitching staff did lead the league in strikeouts. Almost 300 strikeouts as a team last year.
Yeah, I mean, it just fell apart for them late last year. I mean, they were right in position to make the playoffs, and then just the last few series of the season, I mean, 50 innings.
0-8.
It was unbelievable stat, that is. I still almost don't believe it. To go that long without scoring.
Yep.
That's going to break up. That's going to cause problems in any team.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can't blame the pitching there.
Right. And that's ripped up the middle by Corral through Levine. That's a base hit. 1 out for Corral, who's had a nice night at the plate tonight. He's been a kind of a bright spot for the Legends.
Legends aren't done yet. It's do or die for them. Runner on first. That's going to bring up Osgood, trying to move it down the line to give the guy behind him a shot to keep the train moving.
Yeah, I just don't sense a ton of urgency out of the Legends to try to salvage this game at all. And that's what the middle. Osgood's got something behind that. And that looks like that does hit the double. And that's going to score Derek Corral.
Yep, that's going to cut the lead in half.
3rd inning in a row that they have scored.
That RBI hit by Josh Tucker proving to be very valuable right now.
These insurance runs that the Night Owls have put up in the 5th have been just daggers, man.
Oh.
They're just enough to kind of just make it feel like a 10-run game almost.
Yep, instead of the tying run being at the plate.
Yeah,
it's only on
5-3
Mexico.
sounds so much better. 6-3 is, we need a couple more of those.
I'd love to see Devela go to the right side again.
Yeah, no adjustment from the Night Owls based off his last at-bat. And that's ripped up the middle.
Does. Oh, that almost hit Billy. Billy would have been out, but that's going to score a run. Great piece hitting. Those last 2 at-bats, Jim. Incredible there by Devela.
Yeah, staying inside the ball. And Mayo's going to give it up here. It's going to be Towers. And it's 6-4 now. Some excitement. Still 1 away. Tying run at the plate.
And what this means, this is a safe situation here for Towers coming in.
Wow. 6-4, getting interesting, and just we're gonna harpoon more on that insurance run by the Night Owls. He didn't seem like a big deal at the time, and you just see how big it is to score before you close out games. And it's gonna be Ethan Wigfield. I don't see Stevenson or Sansone taking the sweaters off over there. Surprising. I mean, a tying run situation here. Yep. Sansone, a lefty at the plate to tie this thing up with one swing.
Yeah. Towers is looking for one thing here, Jim. He's looking for a ground ball to get out of this.
And he throws the height. That's the kind of height to get one.
Yep.
It's taken by Wigfield.
Can the Night Owls turn a double play on a ground ball with this infield?
Oh, 54 low and away. That's a good part of the zone to be locating at. Towers has great location.
Oh, he sure does.
I don't think he's got the kind of the big breaking stuff, but it's all located very well. And that's fisted, and that's off the hands of Devela. And just they'll take the force out at second for out number 2.
Yeah, good job there by sticking with it and getting the out at second, so you can still keep a force play intact.
I'm not pressing the button when he gets there. Double play.
All right, well, here's rookie Chris Coleman.
It's Coleman now. See, he's shown some pop down the third base line.
He could tie this game up.
It's 58, too hot, ball 1 and 1 count.
Good pitch by Towers. What he's doing with that pitch is he's setting up with that speed, setting him up so he can come with some off speed here.
Right. And that's in the gap. And that looks like it does hit the wall. But it's going to be a dirty double. Nice job getting a piece of it before it hits the wall. Run will not score, but it's the tying run's now in scoring position.
Wow. A base hit. After all this, a base hit ties the game, Jim.
That's a great play by Brandon Mayo, keeping this at 6-4.
Who do we have up to the plate?
And it's going to be Garcia going to pinch hit.
Making a move here,
And we
Jim.
got some good stuff to end the night here.
I like this.
Good competitive end of this third game. Legends still showing a lot of heart here. And their bats have woken up in the last 3 innings.
Do they walk him here, Trench? Do they walk the lefty?
That's a good question.
Garcia did hit a smash off of Towers, and he hit one off the wall.
Yeah, you're right.
Almost a home run.
Yeah, I thought he had 2 hits off of Towers.
He's got to walk him. He's got to walk him.
I'd almost throw the 4 up here. Yeah, I agree. No, he went at 55. He's after him there. This is down.
Maybe he's going to see if he can get ahead and then be real careful.
No, he pitches to him and he gets the ground ball. Devela fires it. Oh my, lucky that hits the strike zone. Didn't exactly fire it, did he? But that completes the sweep. The Night Owls get the job done. 6-4 in the nightcap here.
The Legends did get some momentum there at the end. Hopefully they can carry that into their next series.
Oh man, tough series for the Legends, but credit to the Night Owls. A great job there. The rookies really getting involved, and I think we're going to have Kyle Baker at the booth.
Thanks, guys. I will see you guys on Friday when I'll be in the booth. I'm going to go down and bring up Kyle Baker for you guys.
Awesome, Adam. Pleasure working with you tonight, man. You take care. And there you have it. A nice Wednesday series. The Night Owls get the brooms out and take care of the Legends. 2-0 in game 1, 2-0 in game 2, 6-4 in game 3. Good to see the Night Owls with a resurgent start to their 2022 spring campaign. And we're going to have Kyle Baker, the draft picked by, the draft pick by Nick Devela.
Make sure your voice is okay.
Sitting to my right here, Mr. Baker.
How you doing tonight?
Man, first POW series. Take me through it. How you feel out there?
Feel good. Got some good at-bats, seeing the ball real good, and just glad my team came out on top and we rolled the series.
You're right. Always want to contribute. You know, everyone that, especially your first time out here, you want to contribute right away. Get put in kind of a nervy spot there by your manager and come through with an RBI single in game 1.
Yeah, I like that type of hitting, though. I like, feeling a little pressure, and I like how they keep rotating on me because I like to be a situational hitter. So
right.
I'm going to try to put the ball where I need to be in certain situations.
Right, and like all the headlines and the kind of the hype around Josh Towers being picked number 1 overall, but you're the rookie that kind of has the breakout performance, and that's a big credit to you for coming through with I think 4 hits tonight, a couple walks, a lot of 3-ball counts. So your manager's got to feel great about that.
Yeah, I'm just here to contribute and help us win games, and that's basically all I can do: play good defense and get hits when I need to in certain situations.
Awesome. Well, a huge sweep for the Night Owls coming off of a relegation campaign, and look forward to seeing you out there for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care.
You too.
All right, Big Doctors, thanks for hanging out with us.
With us tomorrow, I will be featuring Warbirds Snappers tomorrow. I will be featuring for the Warbirds, and we'll try to take care of our little friendly rivalry we have with the Snappers. So a really fun opening week here in Premier League Wiffle. Looking forward to having you out tomorrow. This is Jim Dodos signing off. Thank you all for joining, and have a great night here from Las Vegas, Nevada.